Yo, man, always Coca-Cola. That's what's up. Right on time, seamless, seamless. Didn't even see it. Soon as we hit zero, we're in there. We're in there. You ready for this, Ness? I'm not. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How's it going? You guys are right on. Look at that, Necros. Right. I always joke about it. What time? Look at the clock. Stop right now before it gets any further in the night. Look at the clock. It's like 9:01. There he is, right there. He's in there. Both chats, YouTube and Twitch. Necro, look, I'm just saying, Necros is working twice as hard as all you other guys out there. Okay, he's counting as a viewer in 2 different streams, and if he has both of them not muted, he's probably hearing this like a fraction of a second apart. So there's like a weird echo going on. So mute one of them, and then you won't count as a viewer on that. Everyone you muted. You also won't count as a viewer on Twitch if it's not the active tab in your browser or something, because they're finding a way to track that now. So whatever, man. Who cares? However many viewers it says I have on Twitch right now, I'm gonna double it in my head, and then we'll just figure it out. Hang on. Is it working? There. See, it had to load. It had to load. I got that 400 baud modem. It had to load. T-Fam, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Now, T-Fam, he did say if we hit 30 viewers that he would sub. We didn't hit 30 concurrent viewers, but on my dashboard, I was playing with some stuff for the stream. We did have 36 unique viewers last week, so I guess we got there in the end. So hope everyone's doing good tonight. This is the last stream of March, also the last stream of Q1 2026. So next week's stream will be the first one in April, which means blood, sweat, and tears, and also the first one in Q2, which means I have to make a schedule. This next week. I got a lot of crappy games picked out. I think we got some real winners up ahead in our future, and by that I mean games that are not good. So anyways, we got a lot of stuff to get into tonight. So look at that. T-Fam, soon as T-Fam subbed, he posts every animated emoticon that we have access to, which is surprisingly a lot. It's weird because like we've been grandfathered into so much stuff on Twitch that we have way more slots than most people starting out with like affiliate and things like that. I'm not even a partnered channel, but I have as many emoticon slots as many other partnered channels. It's kind of funny. I don't even got the purple check. Who cares? Nobody cares. So one thing I want to get into, barging into tonight's stream. I had something on the schedule that we were going to do the unbox of. You guys noticed some Star Wars crap, which this, Star Wars sucks, and it has sucked for a quarter of a century, if not longer. So this is more important. Solo, the Doodle Heroes guy, you know him. He gave me the heads up that he was sending some stuff in the post office box. So we got 2 envelopes, numbered 1 and 2. That they arrived, and I'm glad I checked when I did, because I didn't know there was 2 of them, and the only clue was that this one had a 1 written on the back. I was like, oh, I should probably, hang on, see what else we get. I don't know the contents of the envelopes. I was just given a heads up that I should expect something. Solo gave me the anonymous routine, okay? Expect us. He skipped the do not forgive, do not forget part. He's not old enough to remember that. Project Chanology? I don't know what the hell that is. Anyways, I don't know what's in the envelopes, but could be Doodle Hero stuff, could be new cards. He did say he was restarting. He was starting up the Doodle Heroes again. The Mythos. So, let's see what we got here. As I'm terrible at opening up envelopes, so I'm just going to go like this. And inside, I'm going to assume that everything is okay to show on tape, because that's why he sent it in. So we got Digital Heroes. Oh, these are packs of the new guys. Gatorbox Doodle Heroes. No, that's so 2000 in the late. Okay, okay, we got digital. It's all about Digital Heroes now. T-Fam, thank you for. Hang on, 6-7. That's gonna be the thing now, right? I'm gonna be doing that. It's not even funny anymore. Like that fad is over and done with. But I'm still going to be doing it. I'm going to be dancing like a monkey as you guys literally throw 13 cents at me every time to see me do that. I believe this might be the letter. Let me check real quick. We just got... Oh, it is. It's also typed, and it is written... Like, honestly, I saw this. You can barely see it. I thought this was like the damn See now that's not 6-7. I thought this was the damn manual from like Star Tropics. You gotta get it wet and hold it up to the light to see the code to get into the cave or whatever it was. Yeah, that's great. Nintendo didn't patch that out of the game when they put it on NSO, so you get to the part where you talk to the dolphin, and that piece of shit's like, hey, what's the password? And you're like, I don't fucking know. It's written in the physical manual that you don't have because you're playing it on NSO. So, anyways, all right. So, we have this letter here from Solo. He says, hi, Gatorbox. Thank you for being a W human. I'm gonna assume that means good. I don't, I'm still learning the language of the Zoomers. Okay, I don't have kids, so these. It's like a skibbity 6-7 victory royale. I don't know what these words mean. Okay, I mean I do objectively, like by themselves. Thank you to your chat for being so encouraging. It's because of them Digital Heroes exists, and I felt like this set should have a piece for everyone who changed my life and were friends to me through illness and internet. Solo. And now a shameless plug, I'm live on my Twitch every day. He is. He plays the Geometry Dash. I was going to say, every time I see Geometry Dash, my head recognizes it as A, the Impossible game, or B, Geometry Wars, which was that Xbox 360 game. It was like a mini game on something, and then they got its own thing. So, let's open these packs, then we'll open the other envelope. We'll see what's in there. So, hang on. This TCG has moments, characters, and friends from the past 3 years of my creative journey through the internet. Okay, they all have the same sentiment. Again, these are all just the booster packs. Yeah, look at this. Hang on. T-Fam lets me but that's the thing. No. 6-7W Skibbity Ohio Riz. No. I know what that means. If you have Skibbity Ohio Riz, that means you do not have Riz. That is the absence of Riz. That much I know because I said that to somebody sarcastically, and they're like, "What the fuck are you even talking about, Draco?" I said, "Skibbity Ohio Riz means that you do not have game." Okay, look it up. You can Urban Dictionary that. All right. And that is true. You can look it up if you don't believe me. You think I'm messing with you. Okay, but I'm not. Also, oh, hang on. It is tape. I'm going to get out my not-so-safe safety razor. It's probably for the best that, like, I haven't made a card game based on everybody I've ever known on the internet, okay? That's... You'd have some really interesting cards, You'd have, like... For example, you'd have such greatest hits as, Strawberry Clock, okay? Newgrounds, famous guy. One of the most successful animators to ever come off of Newgrounds. You would have a card of Strawberry Clock. You would also have a card of Stephen McCullough, a.k.a. Vote Saxon 7, a.k.a. the guy from the UK from Antweight Anarchy and the Drop Zone who murdered his pregnant girlfriend. You would also have a card of him. So, not good. Not good. Unless I only made cards out of the good people, That guy he got busted, by the way. They took him to court. The jury was like, nah, man. They went to deliberate. They came right back out there. Were like, send him to jail. Straight to jail. It's like that Fred Armisen meme. I'm hoping we get some rare pulls, okay? I'm hoping we get a lot of rare pulls. First card, boom. Okay, that's a pretty rare pull. I recognize that asshole right away. That's a rare pull, okay? That's double secret rare pull. Look at this. Oh man, dude. It looks just like me. It looks exactly like me. Now see that the card, if you don't know, that just says Twitch streamer. But like look at this. Okay, look. All the things on here tell you, there's some clues that tell you that this is actually me. Notably, the fact that I am very well known for having a green number 99 floating just above my chest everywhere I go. That's how you know it's me without him telling you it's me, okay? No, not 13. Was it 6, 7? 6 plus, 99. Get with it. Do the math. All right. We have the push pop. I don't recognize push pop. Is push pop from I know what a push pop is. The Flintstones ones, they were orange, but I don't know about push pop. I'm always compelled to like look on the back to see if there's info, but it's not those kinds of trading cards. He's only 19 though, I could take him on, okay? But We got Twitch. The concept of Twitch itself, I am 50 points stronger than Twitch. I believe it, okay? I believe it. Anytime somebody comes in here asking me, Draco, how come you don't have more viewers? You're hilarious. You're like a real Nick Cannon. You're hilarious. Why don't you have more viewers? I'm like, well, it's because I'm 50 points stronger than Twitch. Twitch cannot contain me, okay? They will lose 49 times out of 100. Oh, okay. You got obviously the guy that made the game. He does have more. He does have slightly higher power level than I do. Okay, he's got a perfect 100. He's keeping that. He's keeping that thing 100 on fleek. Okay, for real, on God. That's what I'm talking. I think I combined 2 generations worth of slang right there. So yeah, of course, Mr. Solo himself gets up. And that's also like it's like a gradient. Like if this, I could see this being holographic if like Wizards of the Coast printed this. Okay. And we all, oh dude, we get powdered toast, man. Do you remember Ren and Stimpy? Do you know? I feel like Powdered Toast Man is a reference that's at least like 25 years before your time. Like it's like Powdered Toast Man is just barely like I'm just barely old enough to have, you know, cognizant memories of Powdered Toast Man, and I am just a hair shy of 40. So we got that's one pack. Let's see what else we got. Now again, if you get these packs from Solo, you're gonna get random cards. Now I'm not saying that Solo is doing the CS:GO gunskin fraud where he's intentionally giving me you know, the good cards that he knows that I would like. You know, like the fact that the first pack I opened had my dumb ass as the first card in the set, you know. Maybe that was intentional, but he didn't know what pack I was going to open first. You know, so it's not rigged, okay? Buy my Counter-Strike skins, okay? This is all legitimate. These are real pulls, okay? Go to stake.com/Gatorbox/Doodle Heroes. Rip open some packs, legendary cards, download the app, okay? Download the Doodle Heroes app, scan the cards, play the app TCG. There you go. Thank you for the 6, 7, and another 7 bits, okay? 6, 7, 7. That's 6, 7 to the 7th power. All right? Punch that into your calculator. Oh, dude. He's back. He's back. You tell him. Look, dude. He's bigger, stronger than ever, okay? 91 point Gem Boy 2.0? Gem Boy 2.0? They couldn't keep him down, okay? Couldn't keep him down. You can't keep him down. Gem Boy, the boy of gems. He is eternal, and he's coming back. Gem Boy's coming back. He is unstoppable. And we got the Zuvak. I don't know what Zuvak is. Also, I feel like this camera is making a shadow, and it doesn't usually do that. Where is that coming from? Which one of these lights? None of these lights are burned out. How did the lighting in this room change to the point where the camera's making shadow? I don't know. It is bothering me. You see it down there? I don't, unless it's been doing that for the past 15 years and I've never noticed it. I feel like that's like a new thing. It's bothering me. Anyways, Zuvak, 10 points of damage. No, not white. Is it white balance too? Is that also messing up? No, it's not. No, everything sucks the normal way. Okay. We got guys, one to keep, one to sell. Okay, I'm sending to send one of these off to get them graded CGC. Put that in one of your cases. Might have to trim a little bit off so it fits inside the thing. Who cares? Look at it, Janny. Give me a 10. Give me a 10. Another Powdered Toast Man. Again, one to keep, one to sell. And oh, dude, there he is. The Ditron, the Ditronator. Okay, remember when we got the other cards? When we pulled these a few years ago, and I was like, I don't know what Ditron is, because there was like 3 different people, and they were all named Ditron. This is the water type one. I remember we got a water type Ditron. He had the mask with the bubbles and stuff like that. He also had the weird like bubble letter name. I remember Ditron, and Solo gave me the broke down. He broke it down. Let's break it down. He told me all about the Ditrons, and I'm sure if you hassle him enough, he will also tell you. Am I on Whatnot? Isn't Whatnot that thing when you that's that it's like TikTok It's basically TikTok plus eBay, right? Whatnot, is that what that is? To answer your question, no. I don't know these things. Am I on Quibi? Am I on Boof? Am I on Truby? Am I I don't fucking know what any of this stuff is. I feel like a boomer. I'm so insulated from the internet. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Like, you could make up the name of a streaming platform and call it like Quobu, and I'd be like, hey, yeah, sure, that sounds like some dumb shit. Okay, you could make it up, and I wouldn't even know. Like it's, but I also wouldn't care at the same time. See, that's the difference. You're not gonna scam me because I don't care. Another Zuvak. All right. Again, oh, dude, look at this. Guys, we got you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Am I on Florp? Yeah, I'm on Florp. We're streaming to Florp right now. We're also on Kick, I believe. And hang on, my computer's telling me that I got updates to it. I don't know. It's weird. Ubuntu is just as bad as Windows. I turn this computer on once a week to do the stream, and every time I do, it's like, hey, there's updates. I'm like, you said that last week. It's like that Sears commercial. Yesterday you said you'd call Sears. I'd call today. You call now. It's all made up. Don't. I don't care. 10. Oh, dude, T-Fan. 10-1. That's the new hotness. Okay. 10-1. Oh, Whatnot is an auctioning and streaming platform that is infamous for having Pokemon TCG scalpers. So what you're telling me is I should go on there with my Etsy listing for the Missing No cards and the Game Boy Legendaries, now available Gatorbox shop, gatorboxstore.etsy.com. You look them up, you get some cards there, $4.99 a piece. Ships are free if you buy 4 of them. Push pop. You get, oh, dude, here it is. Oh, the Gator in a box. 19 points. Is that a 1 or a 7? I feel like that might be a 7, actually. He's wearing the box art. He's like Muscles Gator, okay? Hey, we got the other one. Hang on. Oh, no, this is different. Hang on. Oh, no, I can't see it. We got the old card. This is Gator with a box. That one's different. Gator with a box. Gator in a box. Same guy. He's moving up in the world, though. He found a bigger box. In other words, that's what he did. Found a larger box. I'm not going to get this to go back on the wall without knocking stuff down, so we'll put that back up in a second. And, of course, another solo. I got 3 of these guys. This guy gets around, okay? This solo guy is pretty popular from what I take it. You know what I mean? I feel like you get a solo in every pack, all right? Pick a different name, because there's more than one of them. And then we got another envelope here. So let's open up number 2. There's a lot in here. Oh, dude, is this more digital heroes? Let me make sure. Okay, I was seeing if there was another note, if there was anything else in here that I'm not missing. Solo, would you like me to open all the digital heroes now? You want me to save some for later? I mean, I'll open them all now. We'll just go. We'll just go. Ah, okay. Fanjamon says he's the common card, so everybody can get one. Let's take a look. Do some more. Let's do some more pulls. Let's do some more pulls. I mean, I could also put these in the Prizomatic. It's just that we don't really spin it often enough to get. They'll sit in there forever. There's things that have been in the Prizomatic boxes that have been there since I built them a decade ago, like the chocolate from last week, right? No, 2 weeks ago. That we had the pooping giraffe. That chocolate was in there for a decade. So if I put something in there, that's basically purgatory. See, I open these very carefully so that I can repackage them with all the common cards, and and then reseal them, and people won't know any better. Is it? If I get a Gator in a box for the second time, you'll do a 6-7. You'll dono a 6-7. Okay. Well, here we go. Bits. Like the movie where the guy turns into a snake. 30 Twitch pennies. If anybody's willing to give me 30 cents right now to make this funny, otherwise I'm going to hold this card up and I'm going to look like an asshole. Nobody's going to give me 30 cents. Got another zoo. It's not quite Gator in a box. We did get another Zuvac, okay? And hang on, is this powdered toast man? Oh, there he is, dude. I love powdered toast man. I can make a collage with these at this point. Hang on, hang on. I'm seeing something here. I'm seeing something here. I'm seeing Scarf Cat. Look at this smug. Look at this smug. Look at this guy. Look at this. What's he doing? What's this? What's this? Hey, you want me to hold up the? Hang on. It's been requested. I have been asked to hold this card up like a doofus. Okay. Don't make me regret this. Don't make a fool out of me. If. Okay, there it is. Thank you, T-Fan. I was gonna say, don't make a fool out of me, okay? You want me to dance like a monkey on this stream? You better give me 30 cents, all right? I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, look at this. I was gonna say, look at this smug guy. Look at this Deltarune looking motherfucker right here. Who's this guy? Who is this guy? What's he doing? What's he doing? Hey, can I clip? Here, I think I can put that. Did I clip it? Hang on, I can. Oh man, it reset my dashboard. I think I clipped that. Did I? Or did it just put me on the... How do these work? Did it make that clip, or is it going to start playing my stream back to me on my own damn system? Okay, I think it's... I'll just do that after the stream. You clipped it? Okay, good. I never know how this stuff... It happens so infrequently. I don't know how this stuff works. I'm going to get so many of these, I can make my own little Andy Warhol, you know, with the... What's her face? Yeah, Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, I forgot her name for a second there. Shut up. You didn't know either. I can make a whole little collage of them, you know, put them all up. Make my own little pop art thing. Let's see here. I feel like I maybe spilled something on this table because it feels sticky, but like not. It just feels kind of tacky, and I don't know. This table's seen some stuff. Like Gatorbox aficionados will be like, Draco, I remember when you did the show out of San Antonio. You had the same table over a decade ago. Yeah, I did. You can see all these nicks where we unboxed the web TV that screwed up the finish on my thing. Yeah, it's all here. It's all the damage is here. Survive Harvey too. You dare everyone to beat you in bits? Hey, don't make me call Ghost of Cerberus. She'll come in here. I think she has like over 10,000 bits total on the channel. I mean, you're welcome to try to compete with that. Ooh, another Twitch. Another Twitch. We should get the Twitch competitor in here. Hang on. You owe me like, what did you say? You're gonna do you owe me 67 more cents, okay? There, read them and weep. Read them and weep. Look at this. Hang on. And we sound it out. Gator ein a box. There he is. And another smug. The fans want him. Okay, no, that was 6-7. You said, okay. You said 67, but I'm not, fine. 6-7. 6-7. Don't worry about it. Fandramon, I'm gonna send you one of these scarf cats. In fact, you know what? I got a box of crap headed your way for your birthday. I'm setting this one aside. Boom, that one's for you. Okay, that's headed your way. All right, and we got another. I'm sorry, man. You didn't have to do 67. I feel like I just bullied you out of. Like, I wish I could say your lunch money, but like, what the hell? You can't even buy a Snickers bar for 67 cents anymore. Like, dude. Oh my God, I remember that. I'm gonna age myself. This was 3 decades ago. I remember when I was in like elementary school. Every Friday, you could get ice cream in the cafeteria. You went and got your school lunch. You get ice cream in the cafeteria. There was this little old lady. Her name was Dolly. I mean, she is definitely no longer with us today, because when I was a child, she was older than my grandmother. Okay, she was super old. But she was still around when I graduated high school, like a decade later. She had an oxygen tank at that point. She sat by this little like plug-in, like it looks like a meat freezer, like the open top freezers, Inside there, it was full of different kinds of ice cream. 50 cents. You get a whole drumstick, you know, the ice cream cone dipped in chocolate with the nuts on top of it. They were called Nutso, I think. Nutzo is what the brand was called. Big purple packaging and stuff like that. 50 friggin' cents. Okay? I walk into that's so the 67 cents that I just inadvertently bullied you out of, you know? I could have gotten a Nutso with that, and I would have had 17 cents left over. I'm just saying, like, imagine how much it would cost to go to like like a gas station and buy a drumstick today. It's like $4.99. You know, it's literally 10 times the price. Guys, look, this guy, I've seen this guy before. You know, if I'm lucky, I'll have one of these cards for every video on YouTube that I've uploaded. Don't look at that count; it'll scare you. Another push pop, okay? A little bit of push, a little bit of pop. Got a couple more packs here. Let's see what kind of more epic pulls we get. Benjamin's like, yeah, you could get the fun size Snickers. I don't even think you could, dude. Like they sell those 5 to a pack. I remember back in the day, the fun sizes, they came in a big long sleeve of 10. Like you get 5 in a pack now, and I think it's the same price as when you used to get 10. You only get half as many. They don't even wrap. They don't even wrap them in foil anymore. It's all wrapped in garbage plastic and stuff. Everything sucks, man. Everything sucks. Okay, hang on. You'll give 3 bits if I get 3 push pops at the end in total, dude. Hang on. I think you're about to owe me 3 cents, young man. We're gonna do it, okay? I'm looking for the green cards. So he's printed on green. Push pop, push pop. Oh man, I got that goldfish memory. Hang on. Oh, I think it's the zoo guy. It's the Zoovac guy that I've got. Okay, no, I don't have 3 of him. I don't have 3. I'm gonna keep those guys right there. That when I get all 3, it'll be like a monopoly. I can start building houses on them. Let's see, that's this guy again. I've got like 20 of these guys. Okay. That's but. Look at this. Another gator in a box. Big strong guy, okay? Big boy. He's the lost Muscles brother, okay? You got Muscles, you got Flex, you got Sporty, you got Brainy, you got who's the other one? I forgot that. Keep forgetting the 5th one. I can't remember what we named them. Athletic, I think, was the other one. Is what we did. He's like the 6th one. He's Hobo Muscles. Okay. 30 Twitch bits. Boom. Whip out this bad boy. Not even enough to get an ice cream. Okay. Almost. Got ourselves a Ditron. Oh, dude. That's it, dude. Gem boy. Pristine. I would even go as far as to say Gem Mint 10, okay? Gem right there in the name. Gem Mint 10. No, his name is not Luigi. The Flex was named Luigi for the longest time until we got more of the guys. I'm like, well, the Luigi thing doesn't work anymore. It was funny when you had like this whole mythos about the guy Muscles Gator, and then his brother is just named Luigi, like the Mario thing. But then we got 3 other ones, and I'm like, no, we can't. He can't be Luigi anymore. They have to have actual names. So we named them. There is a 6th one. There is Patriotic Muscles. Canonically, he's wearing the white tank top that Flex has, but instead of Muscles, it says USA. I have seen one of them since I've been aware of the Muscles Gators plush, and I should have bought it. I've never seen it again. Saw it on eBay. Hey Daniel, what's going on, dude? Also, hey Sheba, I saw you pop in as well. I was in the middle of rambling about stuffed animals, so you know how it is. Sheba's been here a while. He knows my madness. Okay, here we go. Boom. If I get guys, there's 3 cents writing on the line here. If I get a push pop, we're in the money. Okay, no, but we got a Zoovac though, and we got another gator in a box. Look at this dude. It's like we're gonna have a royal flush of these guys. Look at this guy right here. Royal straight. Oh, hang on. You see that green background? Oh, Oh, guess who owes me 3 cents? Guess who owes me 3 whole Twitch pennies, baby? Better pay up or I'll permaban you. Yeah, this is a shakedown. Give me your 3 cents. It's not even gonna pop up on the screen because the threshold is 10. I actually set the threshold at 10 because back when you could watch the advertisements to get bits for free, they'd give them to you like 2 or 3 at a time. I didn't want people literally throwing pennies at me to make the thing pop up, so I set it at 10. Only if I have exactly okay. Well, Ditron's my last card. I have exactly 3. I finished. Price was right, baby. Didn't go over. You know. You're not weaseling out of this. Give me 60% of a nickel right now. Did I just call 3 cents? Did I just call it 60% of a nickel? I feel like that's like that Reddit subreddit r/new sentences or whatever he made good on it. Like I said, it's not going to pop up on the thing because it doesn't meet the threshold, but I'd let it right here with that camera and also God as my witness. 3 cents right there. Read them and wait, folks. 3 cents. Boom. You know, I probably passed up that much money walking out of the parking lot after work today. So these are the new Digital Heroes trading cards. I would imagine you probably play it the same way as Doodle Heroes, which was, you know, bigger number wins. You make yourself a little deck and you play them out. My deck is only going to be this guy, and I guarantee though the problem with this is that I'm never going to win. If I ever play solo, I'm never going to win against them because Solo's deck is probably just going to be. You know what I'm going to show you, but I have to complete the reference. Okay, it's just going to be this guy, and he's always going to beat me by 1 point. I'm never going to win. Unless I do the Spider-Man meme, and I also have a bunch of solos as well. You can't beat a solo deck, that's right. Also, Fandramon says that Push Pop and Gem Boy should fuse together, a little fusion dance, you know, DBZ, to make Ring Pop. I agree, we can definitely do that. Hang on, did I get 2? No, that Scarf Cat's also orange. I could have sworn he was wearing purple a second ago, but I don't know. We got Scarf Cat. I like Scarf Cat. I honestly do like this card, and I feel like I might just put this up somewhere just to have it because it's kind of funny because it is the Twitch. Now I'm gonna actually you hear Solo, but actually the purple gem only appears at a threshold of at least 100 because it's the equivalent of $1. It should have been the little gray triangle that is peppered throughout the chat thanks to T-Fam. So let's give you a little bit of actually, sweetie. And then of course I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Gator in a box. Okay, he's moving up in the world. You know, I think it is cool that I am now officially a card instead of just Gator with the box, which was like a kind of cheeky reference. And you know this is me because I got the cola. Okay, right down there. That's my spot. I am contractually obligated to appear like this all the time. I have to have that on me. You know, like whenever you do the NASCAR, like it's right there. So I'm not even making that up. Okay, I signed a lifetime deal with them. I'm stuck doing this. Okay, I'm stuck. I can't break this curse. Okay, there's no way out. So those, I mean, it's not like you know, I feel like it would be disingenuous to like pick a favorite out of the. I like them all. Because I like the creativity that the heroes extended universe creates. I do enjoy it, but these are some of my favorites from the set. Yeah, I mean it's kind of an ego thing to say, oh yeah, my card is also one of my favorites. But like I do like these guys. I like the alligator guy because this one links to the one that I showed you guys where he has the box. You know now, and this is the 682. You know. Not the original one. That's just the meme version, though. So, but like this is advancement here. We had cats from the previous set. We had Alien Cat. You know, we had the other ones. So I do like, and I like bits as well because they're just funny. Because I like Twitch humor. In a decade, no one's gonna even understand what this means. But at least these two will still be adorable. There you go. Yeah, there's the original one. We got the 689 as an emoticon because I liked it so much. So I don't know if Solo's making these available online yet, but you guys can poke him in the Discord and see should there have been a Pepsi Wizard card. I mean, we can. There's always an idea. If you're looking for ideas, Solo, boom, Pepsi Wizard right there. But I just keep that thing on me, okay? This is the Divinator, all right? I keep him. I do not flip him unless I have a question, because it is not. You do not waste the power of the Pepsi Wizard, okay? We only need him when we're in a pinch, all right? Only when we're in a pinch. So, but yeah, you can. I'm sure he'll let us know whenever if he's gonna make these available and stuff like that. I did want to get scans of all the original cards because I wanted to see if I could like digitize it and make like a thing you could just play, but like tabletop simulator or something. Actually, no, but these are the digital heroes from the makers of Doodle from the director of Doodle Heroes. Based on a true story, in a world where one guy plays with trading cards and toys on his stream for 15 years. There you go. So thank you for sending these in, Solo. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna hang on to these. And like I said, I do want to put the bits one up somewhere just because it's funny. I like bits oriented humor. We've had at least 2 physical prop gags for Twitch bits on this channel. Neither of them really work that well anymore, so they've been retired, but there you go. Limited editions, I buy them in stores, don't buy them in stores. I don't know if you can get them right now. These are exclusive, Gatorbox exclusive. There you go. See, he's putting them up. Moving up to Etsy, not eBay. Nice. Daniel asked me if I've ever played Morrowind. Yes, I played it when it came out, and it's one of those games that I keep telling myself I want to replay, but I haven't, because if I were to do that, I know it would take up a lot of my time, which is something of a premium right now. So I haven't started. I have the case. Where is it? Where did I move the Xbox? It's up there. Game of the Year edition. I guess right. I know where it is. It's right over. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that with my hand. Sorry. That was my impression of Elon Musk. Okay, that was a Roman salute, whatever. Anyways, yeah, no, it's over my thing over there. But yeah, the other ones we had were we had the light up little sign. I click the button and it lights up, and then I have the I had a big like aquarium glass case I would pitch the little 4-sided dice into because they look like the little gray Twitch pennies, literally throwing actual physical Twitch penny. Because back in the day, people would have little animated bit jars they would sprinkle in on their stream overlay. So I was like, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna build a physical one and order like 500 custom dice with no numbers on them, and I'm gonna throw them into a physical bit jar, and it'll be funny. And it was funny for a while until I had to keep picking them up. There's a video of them on the Cole Incorporated channel, I think, where they're all over the carpet, and it just kind of pan up, and it's just a minefield of little triangular dice because they're a pain in the ass when you step on them. They're terrible. So, all right, that was the Doodle Heroes. That was the Doodle Heroes. Bring it back. I could fix the sign. I could fix if Twitch bits are going to be a thing again. I can, at least in the context of this channel, I can bring the sign back. Bring it back. Right. I'll go dig it out of my garage and see if it still works. It's either in my garage, which is downstairs, or it's over in the attic over there. The little, you store things up in the roof, or you pull the stairs down. It's not a full attic. It's just like a little thing up there. Bring the jar. Oh no, the jar and the dice. Now that I know is in my garage. All right, so I got one more thing to unbox real quick. This one's probably not gonna. It's not gonna take a. This is not gonna take a long time because it's just trash. Okay. You guys know I like to go to Ollie's. All right. I'm big on going to Ollie's. Good stuff, cheap. I feel like the good is a bit of a misnomer. It's not. It's definitely cheap. It's definitely cheap. Not always good. Okay. So Star Wars. Y'all know about Star Wars. This stuff, regular. Now, see, I don't know if Ollie's is truthful when they say their price, because it's like a closeout thing. All the shit that doesn't sell in stores, Ollie's buys it for cheap, and then they slap a lower price tag on it and sell it for a little bit of profit. They said these things cost $8, $7.99. And then they said their price, or our price, speaking as Ollie's, not their price would be like when this was at Target. Our price is Ollie, anyways, $4. $3.99. So but I didn't. Usually when I get shit at Ollie's, there's always like a sale. Ollie's will like mark things down, and then they will always have a sale going on where things are like an additional like 20% off. So it's never like the actual sticker price on the thing. It's like you're getting an even better deal, and I feel like they're doing the same shit that Kohl's does, where it's like, oh yeah, this pair of jeans cost $89.99, but it just so happens that jeans are 75% off, so it's the same price as the jeans they have at Walmart somehow, it's, and people still fall for that shit. So I've got Star Wars science kits. This is literally just some stupid dog, not even Star Wars related. It's just some stupid shit they slapped the Star Wars logo on. And these are, according to if the copyright date is when it was manufactured, this is 2014. So that's like before. That's like before all the recent Star Wars. Because like, when did the Baby Yoda, I almost said Baby Yoda, Grogu, I almost said Brogu. When did that shit come out? That was not 12 years ago. Was it? Because that's like pre, what was episode 7? Rise of the Jedi, Return of the Skywalker, Return of the Jedi, Rise of the Skywalker, whatever, dude. I've never seen any of these fucking movies. So it's like, I think 2014 is like way before that. So I bought this because I'm like, haha, look, they made this. This is that stupid Disney slop. This is like pre-Disney buyout, because the copyright is still Lucasfilm. It's not even Disney. So we got like fake snow and we got slime. And these are literally just the science kits that you can just get. They just sell. I don't know where you can get them. It's just the usual things. You mix these things together, you get toy slime. And then this is that. They literally sell this every Christmas, just everywhere. The hardware stores, Walmart. This is that powder that you add water to, and it makes like fake, like fluffy snow. That's it. And they're like, oh, well, we have a place in the Star Wars universe that's cold. We got Hoth, and we have a swamp. We got Dagobah. So we'll make the slime for that. Done. Slap the Star Wars logo on it. We're good. And then they're saying this is science, okay? The slime is what's coming out of the pooping giraffe. I'll just force feed this to the giraffe after the stream, okay? We'll just do that. When I bought these, I wasn't paying attention to the thing on the back, the copyright date. I bought these thinking, like, can you believe this shit? Because the thing with Ollie's is that, like, it's not just recent Star Wars stuff. It's, like, all of the recent, like, Marvel slop as well. Like, you go there, and it's, like, if you just have a hankering and you want to have, like, 50 of the same Black Panther character, actually, pick a character, any of them, they're all there. They're at every Ollie's. There's like YouTube channels that are devoted just to going into Ollie's and like laughing at this stuff. I'm not like, the unfortunate thing is that a lot of these channels, they'll like go into Ollie's and film the toy aisles, and it's all just like one whole thing of like Black Panther, and then one whole thing of like Star Wars, and then like one whole thing of like freaking all of the recent like Pixar movies that nobody watches. And they always walk through there, and they're always like, guys, can you believe all of this stupid woke shit? And I'm thinking, no. That's, you don't have to invoke the W word, okay? You can just pan at this, and you can acknowledge the fact without having to make it about woke or not woke or whatever the fuck. You can just say, this is objectively things that nobody wants. Not even at Ollie's when they're 90% off, okay? So it should be more of a lesson of like, don't make this shit. Do something else. Don't make all this. Every time you do it, it shows up at Ollie's, and then Ollie's cannot get rid of it. And there is no like Ollie's 2, okay? There's not like a second Ollie's. It goes there to die, and I guess they just 50 years ago when they fuck it up, they go bury it in the desert like the E.T. games, okay? Like that's what this is gonna do. So let's just figure it out. We'll do these little science things. Science. I put science. It like 2014, when this was made, predates the pejorative term science, okay? Like, it's a total misnomer. From a company called fucking Uncle Milton? Really? They named the company after the guy that touched you? Okay, whatever, dude. That's... Oh, look at that. That just fell right off. Just fell right off. Because it come with the Star Wars. Oh, dude, look at this, dude. Came with a little Swamp Fact trading card printed on the nicest cardstock. Okay, nicest. Here we go. We got to focus on this to get our hint, or not. You know, I don't even. I don't. I honestly don't even care. Or we're just not doing it tonight. We're just not. It's just not happening. Okay, fine. I will narrate this card to you. Swamps on Earth are home to many kinds of wildlife, including reptiles, birds, and insects, providing them with both food and shelter. I'm forgetting Shrek. It's probably the most important swamp resident. Then we got Dagobah, a humid, swampy planet covered in shallow marshlands and suffocating jungles. Many creatures call it home, from dangerous dragon snakes, that is one word for branding purposes, to flying bogwings. Like the swamps of Earth, it has amazing diversity of life. Isn't Dagobah where Yoda's from? You didn't even tell me. Okay, first of all, on Earth, you didn't say Shrek lives here. And on the Star Wars world, you didn't even say Yoda lives. I've not seen any of these movies, and even I know this, okay? Yep, donkey! See? Donkey! Get out of my swamp! Donkey! Ogres are like layers. Donkey! Is that good? How good is that? Rate my 10 Shrek out of 10, okay? Also, Daniel, I saw you poked me about the Oblivion remaster if I'd played that. Now that I'm getting all this crap out. I didn't get it because I don't really have a computer that's like super powerful enough to like, I guess, run it, because all my stuff is like a generation and a half behind. And it was one of those things that's like, I guess I could run it and like crank the settings down. But it was one of those things where I was like, I could run the original game with like an HD mod pack to make it look close to as good as the remastered edition, but it would still be the basic one that my crappy ass system would run. So, okay, so we got Slime Packet. Now, this is Slime Mix B. Where is Slime Mix A? Is it already in? Okay, it is in there. It's like a Ninja Turtles thing. Secret of... Oh, dude, look at this. It says it comes with a little display case, and that is literally just... the background of the display case is just taped on with the absolute shittiest sellotape you could possibly imagine. And I know that sellotape is like the European thing. That's the name for it. But like sellotape is a very specific kind of cheap Scotch tape, and that's what that is. Do I have to take that off? How do you open this? How do I get to the science? Does the bottom come up? No. I gotta go to Dagobah. Okay, we're just gonna. I think we do cut the tape off. They got art. Wait, you found lore accurate art of the dragon snakes? They look kind of like Nagas. Well, that's right up your alley. Yeah. Okay. Look, that's. Oh. Okay. It's the top pieces of tape. This is so ghetto. This had an $8 price tag on it. It's the top pieces of tape. The top pieces of tape held the lid on. The side pieces of tape, don't cut those, because that's what's holding on the background. It's great. What even is this? I can't use this. This is gonna get wet. Okay, so all right. Let's read the directions. Do not eat. Good. All right. It's actually not. This is not. There's no instructions. I think we just. I think we just mix it. I think we just mix. This is foil, but I feel like it's like leaching from the package. I don't know. This is like, we got like a package of Gatorade. Okay. This is like the shit that comes in a soda stream. You know what I realized? I don't really have anything to like open this with, because I'm not gonna like... I am definitely not gonna use my mouth, okay? Open this. Here we go. It got on my knife. I'm curious to know what all this stuff smells like, because it's all just gonna be like, chemicals. Uh, that it smells like feet, okay, and not in a good way. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's not a good way for something to smell like feet. There isn't, and if you say there is, I'm going to be suspicious of you. It smells like toy slime has a very weird pungent odor, and this is whatever that ingredient is that smells that way. I feel like you're just doing the last step that they usually do at the factory. Where's the science? Like if this was science, then wouldn't they tell you like if there's like a chemical reaction or something, or they could even just fucking say it's the force, you know? Oh, what makes it turn into slime? The midichlorians. They could just say that. They could make it up. There's no educational, like, it's not science. I'm making a mess. This part's not cutting. It's not cutting right. Okay. That's gross. That's terrible. What is the hell? What is this? Is this a... Hang on. Is it... Wait, did you... Is this not... Oh, that doesn't look right. Is it supposed to be, like, weird and brackish because it's a swamp, or is it... Okay, I think... Is this a bag within a bag? Or is this going to get all over the place if I take it out? Okay. Oh, is that... Did this go off? Hang on. Can we... Are there... Oh, it's leak. Oh, is this leaking? What? Okay, something got on my finger, so I think it is. First of all, is it moldy? Are there supposed to be doo-doo chunks in there? Are they supposed to have like, you know, particulates? Here's a better shot of them. Was it pepper? Was that seasoning or something? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're just gonna, dude. I feel like I don't know if this stuff can go bad, but like I feel like this did. I feel like it's not supposed to look gross. Like, or maybe it is. Hell, I don't know. Oh man, all right. We're gonna pour that. My blind ass is gonna pour that nice and... Oh, it got on my table. Motherfucker, it got on my table. It's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Okay, well, here I've got our guys. You buy a cocktail on the Star Wars Disney cruise ship, that $10,000 cocktail. This is the swizzle stick they put in it. Okay. Then we just stir it up, and we stir it. We're stirring it. Okay, we're doing the science. We're doing it. I think at some point it is supposed to turn into slime. It's supposed to turn into goop. All right, T fam, thanks for tuning in, man. You're I guarantee you're not gonna miss anything good. Why did I not get a plate or a bowl? Well, because it came with the friggin' thing. Okay, it came with this, and I thought we were good. I thought we were good. Okay, hang on. Guys, look, we're doing a little speed tech here. We're gonna put... Oh, no. I was going to put that on and shake it, but that does not stay on at all. Okay, whatever this chemical is, I feel like it's not working. I feel like it's not, because we're not... This is just a liquid. There's no slime. I'm not getting no slime, okay? You can buy like the He-Man Castle Skullgray play sets from the 80s that came with the famous toy slime in the little canister. You can buy those if you find them that are still sealed. You can open it, and the toy slime is like mostly intact if it was kept airtight. And that was from like 40 years ago, okay? This 10 years sealed in the bag, double bagged even, they double bagged it. Like a gallon of milk from the fucking grocery store, and it still does. This is not turning into anything. This is not. This is bullshit. Okay. This is the pooping giraffe pooped in this liquid before they packaged it. Okay, so I don't think the Dagobah slime is gonna work. I don't think it's working. I think this is we got a bad batch. Okay, bad batch of slime. I am certain if I don't do this, I'm certain the $1,000,000 question in everybody's mind is, what does it smell like? Does it smell different now that I have poured rotting, brackish brown pepper water into into the other stuff? I don't know. Let me find out for you. It smells like throw up. Like, genuinely, it smells like vomit. The toy slime does have a weird funk to it in general, but this does smell genuinely putrid. It is not good. The only silver lining here is the fact that you have to get really close to it to smell it. Like, I don't smell it here, and I had to bring it right up to under my nose for it to register. And even then, I'm not gonna taste it. I'm not gonna taste it. You know, I ain't doing that solo. I'm not taking a sip. No bits. No 6, 7 bits. No 30 bits. No 67 bits. I'm not drinking it. Okay. I would like to, honestly, I would like to live to see tomorrow. I'm gonna get a paper towel. Go. I feel like this. It's just leaving little green stamps everywhere. I was like, I don't even know if there's like a leak in this. I feel like there's more liquid on the outside of this canister than there was, because I spilled a couple drops in front. I feel like the seams on it are just like all. Is this staining my table? I feel like this is staining my table. It's like one of the. Yeah. Oh, what is? Yeah, where it touched, it's like, dude, what the hell? It's left like a. Can you guys see that? It's left like a weird film. I guess that's like the part that like rubberizes. Fuck this. You wanted me to touch this with my bare skin after I mixed it? Fuck off, dude. You want me to let it sit overnight to see if it slimifies? I don't know, dude. It's like, can we? It very clearly, it looks like if you were to open up, you know, talking about the 80s, if you were to get an original can of Hi-C Ecto Cooler from, back when they first made it and open it, the contents would look just like this. Probably smell like this too, even, okay? I'm gonna set this over here. I feel like I should just go throw that away right now, but, let's. I'm going to knock it over. All right, so thankfully the fake snow one, all you got to do is just add water to it, okay? You don't even, like, it's not even, you're not mixing any weird shit. You're not mixing any weird petroleum byproducts or whatever the hell. All right. Tell me about the snow, okay? Snow is a Canadian rapper known for his #1 single Informer, released on his debut album 12 Inches of Snow from 1991. Okay, that sounds plausible. This one doesn't. Hang on. That one's not taped. They didn't tape the. But it's taped on the inside? Dude, what? It's taped on the inside? But the other one wasn't. There's no residue on that. Oh, but why would you tape on the front of it if you're supposed to put stuff? Whatever, dude. Whatever. Who cares? Nobody watched these movies. Nobody. Well, no, these are the old ones. I was gonna say nobody watched these movies. Nobody bought these toys. That's why they're at the damn. I like the packaging says you can make your own snow that won't melt. I think the term you're looking for is Ice 9. I have a name for that. This is the Hoth Mini Lab, okay? Comes in a little... I trust anything that comes like in a vacuum sealed packet, like it has a single piece of beef jerky in it. You know, this is like reconstituted peas soup. You know, like you're getting like an MRE. It's the same warnings where it says, you know, don't put it in your mouth. I'm just gonna change out the blade on this X-Acto knife after tonight's stream. I think it's... Oh, man. Hit me with that. Hit me with that Doritos dust. Okay, fuck it. We're just... I mean, this is exactly what I thought it was. This is just like that weird, like, you know, not cocaine powder. There we go. Yeah, it smells like computer parts. It's just all it smells like. Saying, Draco, you didn't bring any water. Yeah, I did. Look at this, dude. Got my little alligator shot glass, okay, chilling in Florida. That's what's up. And there's like a dead bug floating in the top of it or something. Or maybe it's a piece of pepper from the other... Hell, I don't know. All right, here we go. Pour that in. Boom. Yeah, see how it's like automatically like soaking up the... Oh, this is that weird jelly bath shit that they sell at the store. Oh, I'm making a fucking mess again. It's getting all over... It's getting on my table, dude. Fuck this. Come on, man. It's too much to mix up in this stupid ass little thing. You got it here. We need to put it in this. We got to put it inside the big thing. Okay, it's got to go in this. There we go. Boom. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope from the science. The stupid Star Wars science. The soy boys on Reddit. That all look like Jabba the Hutt. Alright, boom. There we go. Nice. Makes a little bit of snow in there. Guys, look, it's like a miracle. Put a little bit more water in there. I got just a tiny bit more. Tell you what. Kick it up a notch. Boom. Fill the whole thing. Yeah, it's just a prop can. You guys have known that. Don't act like you're surprised, okay? Where'd I put the swizzle stick? I had to go on the... Oh, here it is. I had to go on the Disney Cruise Line. You know, spend $1 million on part of their influencer package, okay? To have the Mandalorian cocktail. Which I later found out is a sex move. It's not even a drink. There you go. See? Nice. It just looks like mashed potatoes. Which is weird, because the next time I make instant mashed potatoes, I'm just going to think of this, and I'm not going to eat it. Good night, Solo. Thanks for tuning in, man. I'll catch you next time. Sleep well. Thanks again for the cards, buddy. I mean, I was going to use the slime water, but you guys were like, leave it overnight. See if it gets slimier. So I didn't want to pour out the slime water into the snow. You know, let's make a huge... this has to go somewhere. I can throw this in the trash. If I dump the green shit into it, I don't know what... I'm not going to dump it outside. You know, that will just kill everything, okay? I'm pretty sure if I were to combine these two things and just go dump it outside... You ever seen fucking Creep Show? Where the alien plants, like, take over the world? Like, that's probably how it starts. You mix these two stupid Star Wars science things together, pour it out there, and wake up tomorrow, everybody's covered in vegetation, okay? You lunkhead. So I mean, yeah, it just feels like, it doesn't feel like snow. You know, despite the fact that I live in Texas, I have seen and felt snow before. It's not, it just feels like rubbery. I don't know. It's weird. It's gritty. It's nasty. It doesn't smell like anything anymore. Well, it smells like the stuff that... It still smells like computer parts. It smells like computer parts and the stuff that, like, cheap shoes are made from. You know, you buy those 99-cent pair of sandals from Walmart and smell like a tire factory. That's what you got. Mix it up. You know, a really sinister move would be to slap a stick of butter, you know, a little slice of butter on that, and put it on put it on somebody's plate at Thanksgiving. I made mashed potatoes, you know. uh, you know, unfortunately, these little display cases, they say Star Wars on them. I was gonna be like, oh, I could use them for something, but they say, I mean, does that? Hang on, can I? Does it come off? If I scrape it with the knife, will it come off? I can put something else in here. I mean, yeah, but it's also kind of screwing up the plastic too. If I was smart, I would have just tried to hit it with acetone. If I was smart, but I'm not smart. I'm dumb. You know, I'm opening up 12-year-old Star Wars science crap from Ollie's on Twitch. My hand, my right hand is very dry from having touched this stuff. I feel like it's like sucking the moisture out of it or burning the skin off. It's also surprisingly heavy. It's like really they gave you this to fit like really to hold all that like it doesn't even fit. Stupid. Anyways, we got these little. We got a kangaroo. And we got like a Windows desktop with green slime and some bats on it. Okay, there you go. Draco, that's not a kangaroo. That's a Abatoth or blah blah blah, whatever it's fucking. I don't. Tauren, Tarshan, Tam Tam, whatever. It's the fucking thing that what's his face like gutted and slept in to stay warm or whatever. I don't know. Tauntaun. I thought of it as soon as I looked at chat. I looked at it. Okay, yeah. See, I'm smart. You know, I know about Star Wars. Okay. Yeah, that's Star Wars science. I gotta say, it's probably not good. This. They literally sell this anywhere you get. Like, go to Hobby Lobby around Christmas time. They will have buckets of this that you fill with water, and then they, you know, use to make like a nativity display or something. I feel like you probably shouldn't be throwing this around like outside. It doesn't seem like the type of thing that's like biodegradable or good for the environment in any capacity. This is just trash. It's not even educational. Like they didn't even tell you anything like this is clearly hydrophilic, right? Because it absorbs water, so it retains it and then you know poofs up and turns flaky. So they could have told you why it does that. Instead, they put science on the package and say, "Hey, you figure it out, dumbass. It's magic, okay?" You know, this is not the educational set you're looking for. Yeah, this is probably. I mean, it's all non-toxic, but it doesn't mean it. You can just dump it anywhere. That green shit. This monstrosity here. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, has it solidified at all since I was talking about other stuff? No, it is not. Nope, it is still watery. Still got chunks floating in it. I'm sure. How did those even get in there? Like genuinely, if it was sealed this entire time, you know, sealed in a bag inside a bigger bag, inside the toy packaging and stuff like that. Was it tucked in? No, it wasn't tucked into this. The green shit was. It was like basically sealed 3 times over, and it still like developed. So was it just packaged in a filthy environment or something, and it was contaminated from the start? I mean, I assume it's not going to be sterile, okay? It's just toy slime, but it just seems weird for there to be like mold spores in the package from like but no human hands have ever touched it. You know what I mean? Like, if you take out toy slime and play with it and, you know, leave it and then put it back in the thing, you don't wash your hands or whatever, you open it in a week, yeah, it'll look gross. Okay, made that mistake. We made that. I mean, I think toy slime in general is just disgusting. Okay, I don't know what the deal is with it, but we bought some for inventory, for stock, whatever, at work, and like whatever the manufacturer was, they weren't clean, and some of them arrived with like mold growing in them, and you could see like through the little canister because it was clear because it's all funny rainbow colors and sprinkles and shit in there. You could see how nasty it looked inside, and I'm like, dude, we're not selling any of this, okay? We're gonna call this company right now. We're gonna have words plural with them, most of them 4 letters long, okay? We're gonna send this shit back. Actually, not even that. We're not gonna send anything back, okay? Unless they're gonna pay for it. We'll send it back if they're gonna pay for shipping. Either way, we're getting our money back, and this shit's not going on. No price tags are being put on anything today, okay? We're gonna fix this shit. Fuck this. This seems like the same kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like it is. Where did this come from then? Because if this was 2014, what possible tie-in was this for? There wasn't a Star Wars film in 2014. I think Red Letter Media was still making fun of the original trilogy, or the secondary trilogy, the prequels or whatever in 2014. Like, oh, what's wrong with your face? This is the era of that. I don't know what this could have been for. I think it's just one of those things that they made just to keep the Star Wars name just in the public zeitgeist. And that's it. It wasn't to promote anything. Just making it for the hell of it, Get that shit from Hobby Lobby and the slime stuff. We'll just, slap some logos on it. We'll call it science. We'll put some fact cards about shit in Star Wars nobody cares about. And we won't even tell you why the things do the way they do. And it'll have a shelf life of an indeterminate amount of time. We won't tell anybody about that part either. It's gross. All right, that's it for Gator Unbox. I got to pick all this shit up and clean it now. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're going to go to Be Right Back. When we come back from break, tonight's game is Ikai, the second half of this. We started it a couple of weeks ago. I'll give you guys a primer on it. I don't know if Dr. Surgeon Guy is around. They were kind of our wingmen. Because we had a soft lock at one point, so... if it does it again, I'd like a heads up. Anyways, I have a mess to clean up. Please excuse me, okay? Whoops. Hang on. Shit. There. You know what I noticed? I didn't I didn't change the phrase on the this thing. This was the one we had. This is the one we had last week. It said checkpoint. I didn't fix it in anticipation of this week's stream. When we did Icar the last time, it said like 5 spooky 7 me. By the way, Magic Beans, thank you for the resub. You thought you could sneak it in 63 months? No, I was, you know, I was pouring Star Wars crap down the drain, but you know, I caught that. What's something we could say for like ghosts? You know, like I didn't think about this before. I was in such a rush when I got home from work to get all this stuff put together. I'm cleaning up this. You can't. Everything the camera can't see is a fucking mess right now. I want to see. I want to see. They promised me a Tanuki on the game last time we played it. We didn't see it. I mean, you think I could fit the entire phrase "Watch out for boner ghosts" or whatever, but that would take too long. Here, B. This thing is really old, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. There. That's all we got. Anyways, excuse me, Ness. Welcome to Gatorbox, everybody. I'm your host, Draco. Having something of a bad hair day today. Seems like it. I changed conditioners recently because my other one would always look like shit. And I feel like I'm not like... I haven't found the most efficient way to utilize the product yet, okay? Still working on it. Tonight's game... Oh, that's cut up on the side of my couch. Tonight's game... We featured this a couple of weeks ago. We didn't finish it because it took a little too long. Tonight's game is Ikai for the Nintendo Switch. It's also out for PC. You can get it on Steam. All that good stuff. It is a horror game. And it's not really survival horror. It's more of a psychological horror game. It takes place in feudal Japan. You play as a woman who is alone in a village because is it called a priest at the shrines they have in Japan? They still call them priests. He went out to try to cleanse the town of evil, the village of evil, and they got him, okay? Or he's presumed dead because we found his jewelry just before the cutoff point last time we played it. So, we're going to hop back in. We've seen some of the mythological creatures in here. I like that kind of stuff. You know, I'm a big fan of, like, Japanese folklore, and I'm not, like, super duper well read on it, but I know enough about all the different monsters and entities and things like that. It's just, you know, yokai. To throw out that word for you, I know about it, okay? I'm hip. It's just interesting to me. And this was kind of like a bargain priced game. And I did like that I mentioned last time. It came with... there's no manual. But it came with stickers and a little art card and a little postcard based on the locale in the game. So, it's nice that they included something when 99% of the other people that make games for the Switch don't even put manuals. Sometimes they don't even put anything in the fucking box. That's download code. That doesn't even count, okay? That doesn't even count. They sold you an empty case and you bought it, idiot. Oop, that was a Gator Unbox. You didn't see that. Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta change my, shit. I didn't have this ready. Go? All right. They do have a free demo on Steam. They do have that. You're right. All right. Boom. Ikai. Don't care. Don't start the update. I don't care. Interesting logo. You see how the frame rate dips? That's how you can tell it's an Unreal Engine, okay? I will say, A+ expression on the protagonist here. Love it. All right, so
There's at least another creature. I can feel it. I ought to find where it is hiding its core possession.
we had to wait for everything to load in. So the last thing we did is we actually had to cleanse, we had to purify the thing here. Kappa, feel free to post the emote in chat. You guys know about it. They deep in the rivers and streams all over Japan lives the Kappa, a reptilian humanoid child whose magnificent swimming skills contrast with its clumsiness by foot. It is usually a mischievous troublemaker, but its pranks may range from innocent tricks to dangerous nightmares. Nevertheless, this complex and intelligent creature can befriend humans and can even be revered as a kind of water god. See? That's right, prostate thieves. Don't they, Kappas, don't they suck your spirit out through your butthole? I'm not making that up. I might be slightly incorrect, but I'm pretty sure that's closer to the actual mythology than you would probably think. So yeah, you're right, Pete. They'd give you at least a sticker, but hey, Ikai, you know, they hooked me up. I got 3 stickers in there, okay? So, I believe Dr. Surgeon Guy informed us that there was 2 monsters left to do. So, you know when you're close to one because you'll start to hear whispers. Okay, well, you know, it's pitch black in there. Do I have a... this walk in here? I mean, am I just gonna get... is there gonna be a pop scare when I hear footsteps. Okay, well, what's... like, it's... I just hear stuff in there. Or not, you know, maybe there's no ghosts in here. Hell, I don't know. What do we got here? Boom. Honorable samurai. Aye. I cannot let her go back to you, no matter the money. That's what she deserves. Naoko will be staying here as long as I can retain her. I will not be reaching out to you anymore. Please consider this letter as my last answer. Signed, a jaded... okay, what's really now? What's making... I mean, who's crunching Doritos out here? What are we... you know, are we... See? Now they're not going to get me. It's a lot of things to look at, but not so much like... scrolls. What we got here? Hakutaku. The Hakutaku is a magnificent white ox with 9 eyes and 6 horns. This extremely wise beast is regarded as a good omen to such an extent that representations of the Hakutaku can serve as good charms against evil spirits, demons, monsters, and diseases. You know, that's the thing. You see, like, you read about these things in the folklore. It's like 9 eyes and 6 horns. If I saw that, I'd be like, oh, dude, I'm fucked. Immediately. You know, I would not even a second thought. I'd be like, yeah, that's it, dude. But apparently he's a good guy. These are shoes. I don't need those. Oh, spider bite. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Right. Okay.
It was always snowing during winter time up here in the mountains. Besides, this huge shrine is so cold. The brazier does almost nothing. I really thought my uncle would need this doll I made to call for good weather.
They're just teleporting away from. So that was a little collectible. You just get little pieces of the lore, the game's story, if you find the little trinkets. Spider's missing its texture. Sure, okay. There are little. There's a little lantern right here. I just can't seem to. Can't seem to get the lantern. Did it remember my I mean, no, it didn't really seem to make a difference. You know, the gamma only goes so far before things just turn gray. I'll fix that a little bit because it does look kind of bad if you leave it turned up too much. Yeah, it is kind of dark. I'm trying to remember where we left off. Okay, we got spilled tea. And this is the room with all the spiders in it, right? Yeah, see, there's spiders here. Yeah, the tooth. We defeated the tooth worm. We got rid of that guy. That was what we did last. We went underground. We came back from over there. We haven't been to this side of the map yet. Yeah, we threw the bone zone in the well. We went down in the well. I'm just not sure what the next part is. I mean, I assume we're following the music? Okay, that's got to be inside the shrine, right? Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck. Dude. No, no spiders. No, fuck this. Is it this? I mean, is it the cabinet? It's getting louder every time.
This cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine. The priest does not allow anyone else to
Okay,
open
well,
it.
but so then tell me where the sound is coming from. Is it getting louder still? Okay, who's playing this? Really, who's playing the Simon and Garfunkel?
God, it bit me.
Watch out for that spider. I mean, there's another spider. I mean, shit just keeps... Every time we walk down this hallway, shit happens. No good has ever come of us being in here. What's this? It's a comb. Fights the tangles. That instrument is... That's a shamisen, by the way, right? That's what that's called. That has that very distinct kind of twang. A little bit of Did You Know Japan. It's getting quieter. I think if you hear this enough times, you can just play this at some point. Okay, it's here. It's this. I can't get into that room though. It's like it's too webby. Is it?
This doll could have been mine. I mean, before the Lord took it from the battlefield and gave it to my uncle. I felt so close to this toy when it reached my hands. It was like a friend, as if I could feel the presence of the girl who used to own it.
We've already looked at that doll.
Only soulless bodies can persist after a war.
We have looked at this stuff already, because that's all the jewelry. I remember all this stuff. You can like run into the drawers and close them. Is it outside behind the shrine? I feel like that's... I mean, that's got to be what we're investigating, right? Because the sound, it definitely gets louder the closer we get to it. Oh, there's a piece of paper here. The Niño! What's up, my Niño? Mermaids more closely resemble fish than women. Nevertheless, the unsightly appearance of a mermaid or Niño also shows a varying level of human-like features. Rumors have it that his delicious flesh grants eternal life at the expense of a terrible curse on the captor. If somebody gave me a tipperino, I would not be pissed off if you said, "Hey, idiot, you should go look at XYZ." Okay, let's get back into the library. I feel like that's where the sound is coming from. But the doors to the library are sealed from earlier in the game. So the way to get over there is kind of where we were. And it's definitely getting louder over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the giant orb weaving spider's web. Dude, what if I look in here, what What is this Legend of Zelda Ice Dungeon shit? What is... I mean, you just want me to walk... That is clearly a trap.
Which might be the cursed one.
Oh. We gotta look at him closely. This is one that's like missing a string or something, or... We got four tuning things. What about the frets? Okay, wait. Are they all rotating the same way? Okay, yeah, they're all turning the same way. They've all got the same image on the front. Is there like a mark on the back of any of them, or... What about those little silver... Okay, wait, hang on. Those are facing in. Those... Ah, look! The bat symbols. This one's different. You see how the semicircles are in?
I won't ever let it play cursed songs again.
Okay, so are we leaving? Are we doing a seal? We gotta go... Is he gonna come out and get me when I leave? No one knows. No one saw me come in here. Here we go. Dude, what is this? You're just making this up.
Is it serious? I'll seek for more ink.
Oh, come on, man. You really? Well, the ink is right here, right? We found it was up here. Because that was the whole thing. You had to like pick out one of the... Hey. No. No. Fuck off. I can't open any of these drawers. You used to be able to grab these drawers. I mean, this is ink, right? There was a... Oh, no, that's a tray. Chopsticks. If you look at that ink stain back there, she'll tell you about her, you know, she was getting beaten. I think that's just a plate. I thought that was the little tray that you can, like, grind up the ink powder in. You mix it. I don't think the ink is in here. What is... If I open this door, is going to be some guy here? I didn't leave that there. You know, like...
Is it ink what the doll is carrying?
Uh-huh. Dude, quit screwing around. Japanese horror is very weird in that things can be scary just by virtue of existing and looking strange. You know, that's always what's kind of interested me about the kind of horror, is that, like, so much of it is creepy because, like, it just looks... All their art, all their sculptures, I mean this in the nicest way possible, they are all, like, Uncanny Valley shit. You want to knock it off? Oh, okay. I see you brought your friends. Oh. What are we doing here? Oh, did not. What? Who's making sound? Dude. What do we...
It's empty.
These are the robotic dolls from earlier. That's what I was looking for when I was... When she was talking about stuff, I was like, these are the... So I'm guessing the doll that's like holding its...
It's empty.
Do I need to go find that doll? Well, there's one in here.
This should let me retake the seal.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here. I was thinking I was gonna have to go like, you know what? Just. Okay. You know, I know they can teleport around and all that, but you know, it's not for lack of trying. I can't see shit. Let's go. Take it back to the library. Unless, can I light this? Boom. Oh, good. It remembered my progress. I heard a door open. Gimme. Those spiders. That's probably not good. That's probably not good. We're gonna go finish this in another room. Yeah, you know, I'm not... You fool me once, you fool me can't get fooled again. Okay, wait, what is going on here? What? Wait, what the hell? There was something stopping me from moving there. Like I couldn't leave. I assume, well, there's a railing there, but like the cobweb was stopping me. I hear footsteps. I hear... Okay, let's just finish this real quick then. Real quick. All we gotta do is draw a little curly Q. Boom. Easy, easy. No, shut up. Oh, okay, good. There's a fifth one. Okay, well, you know, there's... Okay. Who's... Inside? Oh, no, they're all doing that. They're all like that now. Motherfucker. Okay, wait, this one that doesn't have no tuning forks. Whatever they're called, the things you turn. The tuners. I'm sure glad we didn't run into that thing. That looks scary. All right, paper crane. You make 999 more of them.
It wasn't the spider lady either. There is still someone.
Is this going to take us to... Oh, right. Can't walk across the water there. It's gonna sound really not nice of me to say. Where's that crane going? Over there by the pool? Okay. I look at this and I really want an Aunt Annie's pretzel. Can I grab this? Can I, like, what do we... What is this? Okay, well, first of all, where's it going? I think it's gone. I think it was leading me over to this. Okay, what do we got here? We buy some tiddlywinks. Okay, bird. Another bird. Are we gonna have to, like, match them or something? Or are we...
My father was concerned to find a strong family head by the time he dies, so he decided to arrange a marriage for me. It was impossible to fight against his firm determination. He was reluctant to break the agreement.
I mean, I picked up this one, but, like, is that all I... That's it? Yeah, 'cause if we go down to collectibles, it's going to be an object. Shell matching box. It sounds like a... Yeah, it was a game. I'm vaguely familiar with this from reading about it a long time ago. As I've seen one of these before in person. It was literally a long time ago. Oh, there he is. Hey. It did give me a little hand prompt when I got close to that, so maybe I'm supposed to catch it? Where's it going? Can I... Well, it's going through on the other side of the library. Hello. I wish I turned faster. I don't think I can pick it up. Because I was mashing on the action button there a second ago, and she just wouldn't... Is he in the house? Okay, he's different now. There we go.
Good fortune? Longevity? This crane is dead.
Yeah, the neck is broken. Well, that's probably not a good omen, you know? That's... Uh-oh. Okay, well, don't go out that door. Don't go out that door either. Okay. Did you spook you? Oh, man, what the hell? What are we looking at here? Dear sir, with all due respect, I don't think you can retain my wife to be under his sacred rule and stop the marriage. She is nothing but a woman who cheated on such a venerable man as you are to betray her own parents and break the deal between two families. Naoko needs to know that being a priestess will only worsen her fate. I'm the best man she'll ever be able to find, and if she doesn't realize now, it'll be too late for her. You have to release Naoko from her sacred duties. I'll be marrying this woman because that is what her family promised. That is the best for her. I will make sure she learns how to behave as the perfect woman. I won't be waiting any longer. In case we fail to reach an agreement, I'll have to talk to the Lord financially in charge of the shrine. I'll do anything to get my woman back. Signed, a persistent samurai. Nice guys, am I right? Uh-oh. He's right behind me, isn't he? Or not.
From which battlefield did it come spinning?
What is the fucking top? What is... Are we... What, is jump off or something? Like, what... Alright. Okay, there's a floor here. What's up, dude? New Line Cinema. Okay. We talking to the sages and Ocarina of Time, or we good? Okay, duly noted. Don't go near the table. Dude, you fucking knock it off. Nuh-uh. Chill out! Of course. Okay. Are we re-watching, like, the trauma? Is this a, stigmatized property? Is that what this is? We saw the footsteps and somebody trying to swing, with the candle to get someone away from him and stuff like that? Okay, stuff is happening around me. I'm trying to... Yeah, look. Bare feet. And they ran through here. Yo, PT! Alright, dude, they made it after all. Okay, what's the hint? Are we... I was seeing if there was, like, footsteps to follow, or... Okay, well, it looks like they both led to the same spot. Hey, let's get you out of here, dude. Hey, boss. Okay, he doesn't, you know... We got this Fallout ghoul here. I don't know. Oh, great. Not only is it Pipe Dream, it's a sliding piece picture puzzle. Is there like a piece of paper that's going to give me some lore as to what mythological bullshit the sliding piece picture puzzle is? I guess not. All right. Well, here we go. Just paint this? This doesn't seem right. This seems like this is supposed to go in the center, right? Okay, who's making noise? Okay, where did he go? Hey. Find a place, you know? Don't move around, just don't, you know, just chill. Okay, I gotta stare at this and pretend like I know what the hell I'm doing. Right? Yeah, I can't, like... Okay, dude. You need to... Is that you with your textures loaded in or not? You know, because you look kind of... Nice, dude. Okay, well... Do you only move when, like, I don't look at you? Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna pickpocket him. Okay, so what if I try to paint on this? Is he gonna like? He seems to only move whenever I start painting on the wall. Hey, dude, knock it off. I'm trying to focus here.
I must look at the bigger picture to think of the correct pattern.
Bigger picture? Like the... Not the koi fish. The what pattern? What am I... So I assume I don't draw the whole thing. Do I just... Okay, so we can make... Okay, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. It's not a sliding thing. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy what we got on the wall. Okay, that, and then we have like this goes up. Hey, shh. And this is all the way down. Okay. Is it... This is the only part that doesn't have any... Like, that's not covered by any of the... You know what I mean? Like, any of the lines. No, that's not... You guys see what I was trying to do? I was trying to see, like... Because they all have the tic-tac-toe pattern... And I was trying to see, like, which lines are not represented by any of these. Because they all are. Because that's... And it's not like that they don't touch. Because, like, these two are touching, and then these two are also touching, like, where the lines connect, like, right here. Okay. Let me see something. Is he moving this path? If I paint that, is he gonna have moved across the room? No. I was trying to think, am I trying to get him somewhere? Like, does he have to get to the shrine? Does he have to get to... Well, he stood up. You gonna go over there? Okay. That... Will you stop just, like, power stancing me and go... I feel like whatever I'm drawing on the board is, like, he's making that movement. Is he just not... Okay, look, he did it. Now he's over there. Okay, so if he's... What do the other symbols mean, though? What are we doing? Okay. If he's... Okay. He's down here. So if I make him go here to here, will he move up to stand right behind me? No, now he's over there. If I close that, does he disappear? And now he moved again. Now he's in the... Knock it off, man! What are you fucking... I was thinking that, like, if he follows the path of, like, where he's sitting in the room, that, like, you know what, the reason I traced this is because, like, he was sitting in that back corner, so if I went then he would be, like, right here. And then if they was here, if I erased the glyph, and then, you know, for example, I went, like, you know, on the thing, then he would be back in the back. He'd be back there, you know, against the doors, and then from, you know what I mean? Like, if you try to pick the different paths that will move him up to, you know, the shrine or whatever. That's clearly not working. Now he's back. Now his ass is back over there again, you know? Here, just draw that. What does that do? Where is he now? Where is he? What side? Oh, okay. Guys, 6, 7.
It doesn't seem like it'll work. I better repeat it.
All right. What is the... Okay. Maybe this is not... Maybe this is not it. Are there some hints in here? I feel like this is the hint. But I know I don't quite understand it. She said focus on the big picture. Now, do we have a... Something in the room that I can look at that has like like a shape on it or something, or I was thinking maybe the lantern, but you know that's I was thinking maybe like the missing panel is somewhere on the wall. I don't. Do the cushions on the floor make a pattern? I mean, not really, dude. I mean, what about, so we got this. Are the pillows marking something? Like, okay. Okay, wait. No. I was thinking there's not 9 mats though. I was thinking like, you know, do we overlap the drawings from all of, like, whichever these correspond to, but I'm not. I wonder, let me see something. Can I get him to, like, get up and move somewhere again? Hang on. Stand up. Get up. Not quite. Stand up so I can see you. Oh my god, dude. I was gonna see if maybe he's got, like, if he's been, like, whipped or something. Does he have, like, scars on his back? Okay, now he's breathing in my ear, right? Dude, what the hell, man? Do you want me to draw a swastika on the wall? Because that's how you get me to do it, okay? Because you've given me the you've given me the opportunity to. Whoops. Now I can't get him to stand up. I was gonna see if he has, like, scars on him. He's not moving. He's not moving. Okay. Okay. Does he have, like, marks on his back or something? Like, has he been cut? His rib cage or something? His face is something? I mean, hell, I don't know. He's got the Voldemort nose going on. Guys, this is what you take. One CBD gummy. This is what you turn into, okay? Is he sitting against, like... He's not covering anything when he's... I feel like I'm missing something super obvious here, man. Like, this... It's like a fucking Mensa puzzle or something, man. This is stupid. There's a coat? Is there a letter in the coat? No. What about this? We got, like, this upside down, like a pot lid right here. It looks like an H. You can't really... Okay. Okay, well, he's making a different sound. Now he's over there. Does it change anything in the room when he does that? Like, I don't think it does. Can we pick up the... I mean, I can't really blow out the candles. I can't flip any of the mats over. Like, this... the only thing to interact with in this room is the wall. Right? Like, it's not... Yes. Right? Like, I can't really paint on this. Like, that's not letting me... What if I just give one of these? What does that do? What are we doing? You still over there? mean, it's not... I didn't have any... Like this little pot we found, this little top, whatever. It's not on that. It's not really any of these, because these are all like bonus items. Okay. Got an idea. Okay. Hear me out on this. Okay, your turn.
Doesn't seem like it'll work. I better repeat
Shut
it.
up. Alright, we'll go like this. You know, I don't exactly know what it is I'm trying to draw here. What is... Well, these are pots, right? That's not a... I mean, he's not really in any kind of pose that's like... Are the mats a clue? Is it... I mean, I'm thinking like an L or something, but... there's too many breaks in the mats for it to be a shape to replicate on the thing over there. Thank God we're not being chased by anything, man. We'd be fucked if I was. Like, I can't, like, replicate the lantern. The shape of the lantern? Like, I can't... Because it's not the same grid. You know, these are... There's nothing really here that is a shape that I can replicate on this wall. I feel like I feel like so like this shape, you turn it 90 degrees, you get this. And then okay, wait a minute. Wait. Okay. So, what is drawn on the wall are the lines that these do not have in common. Which means, like, you see, like, okay, you see how there's like this corner and then this corner? Well, you look over here, and then you see that these two lines are drawn down here, but they're not on this one. And then this corner is drawn up here, but it's not on this one. And then you look at these zigzags, right? This top third is here, and it's not here. These bottom 2/3 are here, and they're not here. But these two little horizontals are represented on both. Okay, so what we need to draw that's not the only thing... Holy shit, I almost drew this. I literally drew this, but 90 degrees the wrong way. So, okay. So, what's not shared between it is this. And it's also... Wait, no. No. It's this. And it's also this. I'm dumb, okay? Get me out of here.
A sinister aura surrounds the core of this illusion.
Yeah, it's like wet, dry world.
Here.
I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, I probably shouldn't go down there where the biblically accurate fucking plant is. I mean, I can't go. Do I have to go? I have to go down this way? What if I just sneak? See, it didn't get me. I don't know what that is. I don't want to touch it. That seems like a bad idea. Cute. And that's not moving. But okay, there's a thing. I just assume this like spindly shit is gonna grab me if I get close to it. Unless it doesn't move and this is just a maze. I guess what was confusing... Okay, no, look, that shit is moving around. That shit's floating around. Is that another one? I mean, that's another thing right there, right? That's another... Okay. Can they see me? Can they, like... Can they sense me? Can I grab this? Can I kick... What happens if I kick something over to them? I mean, nothing? I mean, now I don't have anything to, like... Can I just get by him? What's moving? I think it's the eyeballs that are moving that I hear. Is it? Are those just... Are they not monsters? I thought those were, like, tentacle beasts or something. Are they just, like, flowers or something? I mean, here's a person that doesn't look like they're having a good time. Shit. I didn't mean for it to... had a Robot Arena 2 moment there. Are those spider lilies? Is that what those are?
What are the eyes looking
I don't know. What are they looking at? I mean, they might be looking at you. Or they might be looking at this giant boot coming out of the wall. Are they looking at the giant boot coming out of the wall? Is that like a thing? Okay, well, I'm not going to walk in front of that. I'm going to go in this way. I was paranoid that, like, the tumbleweeds were, like, monsters. They're not actually... They don't appear to be capable of moving on their own. Any of these? No, none of these are doors. At least not ones that open. What is that? Is that another... What is that? Is that a chair? Oh, I know what that is. That's that fucking thing from... Is that thing from Super Mario Land too? 6 golden coins. Yeah, the from Kirby and all that stuff. Yeah, that's the umbrella yokai. Anyways, this is... Oh, there's a thing right... I keep operating under the...
What are the eyes looking at?
Man, they're looking at this? Oh, okay. Boraton. Somewhere in the filthy rooms, a few forgotten articles have developed consciousness. Don't even trust the old futon in the corner. It might try to strangle you in your sleep. In fact, the Boraton is just one among the many deadly threats you can find. What? Dude, if things that you don't interact with after a while come to life, I'm fucked, man. How have I survived going through my garage all these years? Surprised like the Loot Cam 2000 hasn't just clocked me in the head. Am I supposed to go back the way I came? Am I supposed to leave? I guess I don't need to be crouching. I was crouching because I thought I had to, like, hide. Is there, like, one eyeball that's different from the others? It's gonna be my clue to get out of here. Can I poke the eyes? Can I, like... Are walls covered in eyeballs like this? Is this like a Japanese mythology thing? Uh-oh.
My robes look thinner before his piercing.
Are we naked now?
I felt observed, but nothing compared to the first time I saw my kimono tearing off.
Uh-oh.
I guess I finally got used to it.
Alright, we're going commando. Okay, there's no eyeballs on the... Okay.
Has someone been drinking here?
What gave you that idea? Oh, me. It's me. I was drinking. Okay. We going to the dummies? Okay. Again? Are these the... Do I just break shit in here? Okay. Good. Alright, I'm having fun now. Come on. Let's upgrade my proficiency to dual wield. Come on. Hit the... So, Do I have to keep getting tipped? Can I get the other? Let's get turned. Can I hit the lanterns? No. I hit the... this? Okay. This looks breakable. Or not.
There was a new nudge, or stain, every day. I was doing my best, yet it was impossible to clean or repair. I became one with the house, my prison, both of us on the verge of collapse.
We like... Oh, okay. I thought we were seeing ghosts of people getting slaughtered or whatever. I mean, maybe we were.
Please stop. Please stop.
This is a cutscene. Didn't realize you were watching Kill Bill. I mean, I guess it's loading. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm...
Indeed, it is her. The suffering of that woman seemed too real. I used to imagine my future next to the infamous samurai this way.
Are we following the bloody footsteps? Maybe? I've been asked what my favorite Star Wars character is. I can't name many of them. But I did have a Jar Jar poster when I was younger. We going the... Hang on, where's the... Benjamin wants a dumb trivia fact. I'll do that at the next opportunity. He's... Oh, they came here to write a letter. Hello, Naoko. The ending seems closer and starker. He always comes drunk. Indeed, he does not even come, some nights. And I'm grateful, because only then can I lie down and close my eyes for a while. Nonetheless, when he comes, nightmares also come. Although we've been married for some time, we don't know each other. It is the alcohol that disinhibits him, not the trust. And when it does, he becomes increasingly violent. He began raging against the furniture, and I myself am now one target more, until the day he loses control. Our uncle could move you away, yet he could do nothing on this second occasion. With every letter I write, not only does the ink wane, but also my hope. Every time I wish that my words reach you. I believe that you would be the hero who would rescue me. But now I just hope that my sister comes back to me. If you happen to read this, please help me, Naoko. Signed, Haruka.
It can't be possible. Is it?
Wanna play,
Uh-oh.
sister? For the sake of the old days.
Who's telling me? Oh, I did a full 360. There wasn't nobody there. Oh no, we're doing the chase again? Oh, dude, I couldn't do this. I kept falling. Oh, am I supposed to be running from her? I heard a sword. Is she coming to get me? I mean, the first time we did this, it was blue, right? And I was like... I was chasing her. Okay, what? Literally, what the hell? Okay, we just go into this? Oh, maybe that's not... I mean, I'm not tripping and falling on my ass like I was in the prologue. Yeah, sure. This seems like a reasonable thing to walk towards. Okay. Give me that. This was signed by Randy Jackson. And pick it back up. I'm gonna...
My sister deserves a different
I mean,
ending.
this is the one we're gonna get, okay?
Special ritual materials are kept at the highest spot of the
Now
shrine.
we get to go there. Okay. We finally get to open up the magic, the box. I'm sure someone's gonna be unhappy with us trying to get to that part of the shrine. You know, we're gonna open this door. There's gonna be fucking Scatman John or someone back here. I don't know. He was popular in Japan. No. No, I bet I
ought to open the sacred cabinet.
Oh no, it's this mini game. Okay. Purple. Okay, if you go purple, it goes doot, 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 doot. It's like the one thing on WarioWare I could never figure out. It goes down here. Is that a good sound that the birds got mad, or is that a... Okay. Oh. No. I need that marble. Please, please. I can't... What I gotta wait for it? Man, these floorboards really are crooked in a really funny way. If it... Who's making sounds? You know, I'm putting marbles on the board, okay? I'm playing Plinko. I'm playing Japanese Plinko, okay? Shut up. Green. Okay. So you go down at every intersection, you go at the crossing, okay? So the green one goes down here. Right? Hang on. Dot. Yeah, green one goes down there. That's right. Where's the next? I mean, I feel like I would have heard like a... Okay. Oh, watch. You go down here. Across, over. Yeah, it goes right there. I mean, I assume we're not going to get any feedback until we get the next ball. They could be anywhere.
It is unlikely that there is a jewel any farther.
Okay, good. What about in here? What about in here? What about where the spooky mask was? Oh, wait, hang on. Is that a... No, that's just a bag. I don't know. Yeah. It won't let me go outside. Oh, those are the horses. I thought those were hands. I was like, nope. I mean, horses are measured in hands, but that's not a... Out here?
It is unlikely that there is a jewel.
Okay, so they're all hidden in here. Okay, wait. Is there one mixed in with the candles? I don't see one. What about, the offering table? Oh, wait, look. Red one. Inside the... Dude, that... You gotta be paying attention for that shit. Okay, red. Down, right, down, left, 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 down. So red goes down here. Alright, I'm gonna open up these. Because if they're nice, there will be just a freebie hanging out in here. All free for me. Don't screw me up. Okay, I'm hearing ambient sounds that sound creepy. You know, who knows? The sound they play, that really low bassy thing, that's the same sound that plays in Escape from Flea Market Montgomery when he starts to come after you. So that's why I kind of panic every time I hear that. I'm like, oh, it's Sammy Stevens. He's coming to get me. I was thinking maybe like one of these ones that doesn't have anything on it. You know, there'd be something in... What about on this thing? This looks dumb. What is this? What's behind it? What about this little... Yeah, this. Big hourglass. That's got to be at least 2 hours right there. Okay, so are they possibly tucked into, like... Oh, wait, there's a paper. What's this? What's the paper? You gonna make me run around and get it? New Peppo. An unpleasant smell of rotten meat will drive you to the grotesque-looking chunk of saggy flesh creature which gives it off. New Peppo is not known to harm anyone, but what is true is that the horrendous monster enjoys the disgusting effect it causes on passersby and likes to run around wreaking havoc. So a Redditor. Haha, that's funny, Draco. It's like the 5th time you made a Reddit joke this stream. Okay, there's got to be one inside these. You know, did I just, like, not see it? I mean, there's not a jump button as far as I can tell. Is there one, like... I can't interact with these. Can I... Is there one on, like, the light? What about... Hang on. Is there one... I just saw one, like, sitting on the frame of the... Oh, I thought I saw, like, a little blue marble, like, on the... You know what I mean? Like, tucked under the the Taiko Drum Master drum. What about that? What about that weird baby face on the wall? No? What about this one? Also no? Found one like tucked inside the offering box. What about on the thing with the candles? Is there one sitting on like where all the little tea lights are? No. I'm convinced there is a yellow one, and I am slightly convinced it's going to be in one of these drawers that has like all of this shit, you know, so it like blends in. Shut. You see what I mean? Like how there's like a million candles in here? I was thinking like, you know, one of those little candles has to be like the odd one out, but it doesn't even look like that's the case. You got two more little baubles? Okay. They got to be upstairs. What about you? What about in this? On the railing? And this lantern? Tucked into like the scaffolding here, right here? Like, I feel like I'm looking in the dumbest spot. This is like the worst Easter egg hunt, man. My dad would always do this shit on Easter. You know, it was. I mean, it's funny in hindsight now, but like, yeah, Easter egg hunting expert mode. My dad would always like put an Easter egg somewhere like really stupid on purpose, and then you wouldn't find it until like July. You know, when you're just out running around playing in the yard. You'd be like, oh, dude, there's like this, and all the jelly beans, like, you know, the ants have gotten to it by that point. Which ones are we missing? Purple, yeah, blue and yellow. It's gonna be one of these. Maybe one of these is a fake candle? Wait, dude, hang on. Nuh-uh, that's not it down here, is it? Okay, no, that's just part of the wall. I was like, fuck off, you wouldn't have done that. You know, I was convinced that hiding one of them among all of the yellow candles, like obviously the yellow one among all the yellow candles would have been like just a brilliant idea. It would have been a really bullshit idea, but it was a smart one. I'm convinced that that they didn't even do that. I've looked at every candle and they're not here. They're all actually candles. Okay, blue and yellow. Is it tucked into like these little decorative, whatever the hell these are on the... I mean, they could be literally anywhere. You know? Like literally. At least we have to stay within the confines of the church or the shrine again. For the 50th time, Draco, you absolute goddamn moron. It's not a church. One of them maybe in the stairs? No. Okay. Candle? We're just, you know... What about on this tapestry? Is it like stuck on? No. Okay, like honestly, there's really not that many more places that I have not just completely poured over and looked. Is it on like? It's not tucked into like the carvings on the sides of these. Like I'm looking at like the corner brackets on these hope chests. It ain't on these. It's not in here. Those are arrows. It's not on the thing with the little shrine, the prayer garlands. It's under the. It's not. It's not like perched on top. That is a candle up there too. You know, you guys are more than welcome. If you see it, do the Blues Clues thing. You know, be like, hey, a clue. They're not by the drumsticks. Okay, what about this thing that's got... Okay, the prayer mats. No? This one that's got 2. That's got it. Gee, how come Mom lets you have 2 bottles? It's gotta be... It's gotta be... Maybe... Okay, hang on. Is it tucked into the planks of these stairs? What about to the side? Lose a marble down the side? No. Tucked into the planks? No. Railing? No. Okay. Behind the vase? Shut. What about this thing? Is it stuck in? No. I was thinking it was stuck in one of those. What about the frame along the wall here? Behind this? I can't even really get back around there. I mean, I can't... If they wouldn't put it up on the rope, I can't get up there. It's not on the... It's not on the horses, you know? It's just it's a horse, okay? That's like a 1400s My Little Pony. It's before they even started putting hair on the damn things. I feel like there's got to be one in, you know, in here, like with the clothes or something. Like, that's just a... Yeah, please tell me where one of them are. Have I walked past it like multiple times? Have I is it something that I've like looked right at? The bottom of the shrine, the left side of the candle holders behind the altar. The left side of the candle holders. The left side of the... Oh shit, it is by the candle. Oh my god, dude. I have the blue one? Oh, I have the blue one. When did I get the blue one? Okay, that goes da 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 da. Okay, no. Down, left, 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 right, right, left.
The final piece. Yeah. After all, no one could have unlocked it without Uncle's well-kept jewel.
Oh, so I have the blue one. Okay, good. There. Nice. Good. Okay, close it up. Or don't close it up. I need the... They got an emoji of that, don't they?
The mask would have made things easier. Now it's too late.
Alright, Four Eyes. What is this? A mobby. It is said that Amabi, a three-tailed mermaid-like creature with the bird beak mouth, once emerged from the sea to predict 6 years of good harvest followed by a wave of diseases. Literally, guys, I got good news, I got bad news. The strange mermaid advised in a perfect human language to draw copies of its likeness in order to ward off illness and epidemics.
An irregular wooden piece is core to the ritual. However, it won't take effect unless the candle is lit. Both figures of the newborn artwork need to be named before they are stabbed with the sharp blade of the crime's author. The light will only fill the void of an unfinished canvas with the right shadow.
Okay, so we got some clues here. Okay, let's run that by me again.
Both figures of the newborn artwork need to be named before they are stabbed with the sharp blade of the crime's author. The light will only fill the void of an unfinished canvas with the right shadow.
A light puzzle.
An irregular wooden piece is core to the ritual. However, it won't take effect unless the candle is lit.
Okay, an irregular wooden piece. So, the horse? Do I need the horse? It's not letting me pick it up. I mean, like inventory-wise.
An irregular wooden piece is core to the ritual.
Well,
However,
we do it?
it won't take effect unless the candle is lit. The light will only fill the void of an unfinished canvas with the right shadow.
So it's this. Oh, it was. Dude, I wasn't any good at this in RE7. I mean, I assume this will look like something if the light hits it the right way. It just looks like I'm doing a really bad version of the music video to Kiss by Art of Noise. Think I better dance now. Oh, I see. Okay, I can make the shape of her. If I turn it this way. Right? Like that. Like that? Unless I turn it around this way? Okay, now we're gonna go... we're gonna go scribble their name on the wall.
Uncle was not reacting to his threats.
Yeah, huh?
So he gave up on your wedding. But did you really think this was all over? He forced me to marry him instead. And you didn't even know it. I loved you, sister. I didn't want you to marry him either. Even when I married him.
That's close enough.
I was glad you could escape. I felt lonely. You abandoned me. The distance. The wounds. The ignored letters.
I'm sorry, Haruka. I really am. You don't understand. I won't harm you again. I'm going to fix it all.
Oh, alright. Momo. So this one is, this one's in Spanish. Because the upside down question mark over there, that's how you know. Little FYI. I hear a heartbeat. It's a little distracting. Here we go.
Everything will be as it should have always been.
Okay, so I don't have to.
No!
Too late. And then they all lived happily ever after. Oh, okay, okay. The end.
Not anymore.
I guess if I was able to recognize or read the symbols, I would have known, like, the name she wrote. So did she alter the course of, like, the past by going back in to, like, correct the wrong with, like, the arranged marriage and all that? Is that what she did at the end, where when she wrote, was that one of the letters that we read? Yeah, like, it's like we took her place in the events that happened, so, like, we saved her by sacrificing ourselves. So, like, when we did the ritual, and then with that letter, I guess we went back and she altered the path by marking it out and signing it differently or something. Is that, like, yeah, so she wrote Haruka as if it was her name. I guess that's what she did, is she wrote her sister's name, she signed the thing as her sister. Because I'm trying to remember, like, the way the game started out is we were doing tag. That was, like, our tutorial with our sisters. We did that. And then, you know, we jumped ahead in time. We went to go, you know, hang up the laundry, go grab our towels and stuff like that. And then, obviously, everybody in the town, in the village was gone. So, like, a curse befell the village because I guess it is, like, tethered to, like, the whole concept of, like, stigmatized property. You know, that's like a thing that's been recurrent in, like, Japanese culture for, like, as long as they've been around. So, like a curse on the property and the town. You know what I mean? Like, it just it takes over the whole thing. So then, you know, like the priest or whatever at the, I guess that's the end. That's the ending we got. So, like, the priest at the end, you know, he's set out because he died, because we got, oh, that's what it was. We have the blue piece because that's what was in the necklace he was wearing that we climbed down into the well to get. So that's what that's why we had it on us already. So yeah, I forgot about that. I just remember we picked up his necklace, but that doesn't even mean, because yeah, that doesn't show up in here. That doesn't yeah, that doesn't, that was a key item, because I remember it now. That's where we got, because I was wondering where we got the blue gem from, and it was because that was on the necklace that fell down the well that we went down after, when we discovered that, or I mean, when we presumed that the priest was dead, because we found his jewelry, and he you know, allegedly never takes it off. So if it's not on his person, well, he's probably dead. So and he probably was, because we didn't run into him at all. So okay. I mean, I get it. I maybe there might be multiple endings. I don't actually know. I feel like the thing was kind of locked on a course, but I did, because that was what I looked at the ending, was when you write the kanji for their names, and then you have the sword out. I was trying to think, like, is it letting me pick, like, which one to, you know what I mean, to do that? But no, I was kind of locked into completing the ritual as is. I thought you were able to make a choice, you know, but no. Anyways, we'll hop back on over to talking time. I will build ambiance there. So we finished right on time. So let's do a little breakdown real quick. that was Ikai by PM Studios for the Nintendo Switch. It's multi-platform. It's actually out for PC as well. I don't know if it was on the other I don't know if it was on the other, like, you know, Xbox Series, whatever it's fucking called, and PS5. Um it's clearly not very it's not optimized very well for the Nintendo Switch. You saw a lot of times, even when we're looking at like the items in our inventory and stuff, the collectibles, it loads in the low res model and then it pops in the medium res and then it pops in again with the higher res texture. We were out in the forest, the big stone heads that fall down, we would call them thwomps. They come down mostly untextured, and then the texture pops in. So the Switch, it's not a good game for the Switch. I would imagine if you played it on PC with the graphics settings adjusted accordingly, it would look fine and there wouldn't be the weird pop in. There were points where like the frame rate chugged and stuff like that. You'd probably have a much better time on the PC. But you guys know I'm pretty anal about wanting to physically own copies of games. So I got the Nintendo Switch version. And it's, you know, I gotta give him credit. Hades Flame's like, that game sucked. I wouldn't say it sucked. It was not fantastic, but it is nowhere close to the bottom of shit. Not even this year on Gatorbox is nowhere close to the bottom. But you know, like I said, I like to buy things physically, so I have them, so it's tangible and things like that. Because you know, no one's too big to fail. Steam could disappear at any time, and you'll never get your games. So I do think it's nice that when I bought it physically, it came, and this is not a collector's edition, as far as I can tell. This is just the normal ass retail thing. It came with the little stickers, it came with a little postcard, and it came with one of the yokai art cards from the game. I think it's really neat that it has those little feelies in there. Because like I said, so many other, like literally 99% of the other publishers on Nintendo, the game's been published, there's nothing in the case. You know, not even like first-party Nintendo games are putting manuals. Like, there's the little clips in there. You can put shit in there. The only other, like, in my experience, I got a lot of Switch games. I haven't played all of them, obviously. In my experience, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Games that are published by Limited Run sometimes will have little things in here. I know my copy of Panzer Dragoon has the manual in there. I think it was written, or the foreword was done by Jeremy Parrish from the Works series. So that was in there. Games by Nicholas. I know Crystal Crisis has a little guide in there. I'm pretty sure Tunic. I'm trying to remember who published Tunic. Was that Fangamer? Did they do Tunic? Whoever published that, there is a great little, almost like Legend of Zelda Famicom-esque instruction manual inside my case of Tunic. I don't know if Sonic Mania Plus has one. I know the Plus edition has a little art book inside the cardboard sleeve, but I don't know if it has anything in there. I have an import copy of Space Invaders Anniversary Collection from Taito. I don't know who published it, but inside the thing that has a little that has some Space Invader little aliens that has the stickers in there. And I'm really kind of at a loss for any, you know, naming other games off the top of my head that have stuff in them that's also not like a super collectible, like a collector's edition. It's like Sonic Mania Plus accounts. So like, you know, Crystal Crisis was a plain ass game. I don't have the collector's edition for Tunic. The Space Invaders was a regular edition. So most people don't use it. So it's weird that like this game, just seemingly inconspicuous, you know, most people would pass this up. But it actually has things in the box. So props to them for putting something, you know, for filling an empty space. It's nice. Now you need Mario Maker 2 didn't even have nothing in there, okay? That was like a big ass game for Nintendo. Nothing. Mario 3D World, nothing. The Bowser's Fury one, nothing. You know, Mario Odyssey, nothing. Mario Wonder, nothing. Mario Kart 8, nothing. Okay? I can keep doing this. I can keep doing this. You know? So it is nice they did that. So getting down to it, Ikai. I like the theme, okay? I like Japanese mythology. I used to have a really insensitive joke about, it was part of my stand-up routines like 15 some odd years ago, where I'd say I'm a big fan of, and unironically, I am a big fan of like Japanese horror films, you know? The original like Grudge, Ring, One Missed Call, not the American remakes, but the original ones, you know, like those, you know, Ju-on, Ringu, like those. My joke I'm a big fan of Japanese horror, because you know, we've seen the kinds of wacky shit that gets them off, right? You know, now imagine what scares the hell out of them. Like that joke worked 20 years ago, you know, 15, 20 years ago, and maybe it's a little insensitive today. But I mean, I do like Japanese horror. It's just written. It's a whole different genre. It's a different culture. They see things differently, like their mythologies and things like that. You know, it's. I feel like if you look at like Western religion, you know, Christ being able to walk on water and transmute water into wine and things like that in and of itself, those kinds of miracles and stuff like that. That probably seems kind of dumb to other cultures, but then like you look at Japanese culture, all the yokai we're finding little documents of, they take that shit very seriously. Okay, I think it's dumb. So it's weird that like it works both ways. It's just fascinating to me that's you know, and I eat it up. I eat it up. So Ikai, would I recommend Ikai? I mean, you guys have kind of seen how the game. You guys have kind of seen the answers to the solutions, stuff like that. There's more stuff to find. We didn't find all the collectibles, all the bonus things like that. I know on the Steam version, there's achievements for doing all of those things. So, I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. It's one of those ones, I don't know how much it cost on Steam. But I got a physical copy. I think this was like either $14 or $19.99. I think $14.99 is the more agreeable price. Again, it is kind of a budget priced game, and they do have some stuff inside the case too. I'm not saying it's worth multiple extra dollars, but they put effort in where most developers and publishers choose not to do that, including Nintendo. I appreciate that. The game is unique for what it is. There's not a lot of games like it, so it's a rare, kind of an uncommon experience on the Nintendo Switch, and just kind of in general. So all those things together, I would definitely recommend Ikai. It's one of those ones I would say, yeah, I would definitely get the PC version, not the Switch version. As nice as it was that they got a physical thing and there's little, things in there. The PC version will probably run better and look better, and there won't be slowdown. The textures won't do the weird pop-in thing. That said, if you really would like to own it physically, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. I liked it. I bought it on a whim. It seemed interesting. It was Japanese horror. The cover art was very eye-catching to me. It caught my attention when I saw it. And I was like, you know what? I read into it. Japanese mythology, surviving this cursed village seemed like a potential bringer for the stream. And it turns out, it was not the funniest game we've ever played. It's not the worst. It's not the best. But I feel like it was a good stream and a decent game. So yeah, I recommend Ikai. Anyways, that's all I got for you on Gatorbox this week. It's the end of the month, so it's also the end of the Q1 of the year. So I need to put together a schedule. Coming up, I do have some... I mean, I don't know if I can get to it here because I don't have these... Tell you what, Can I get Steam open on this computer real quick? How quickly can I do this? Hang on, wait. Fandramon wanted a dumb trivia fact, too. Tell you what, while I'm waiting for Steam to open, that's what I'll do. Because I did get some games, speaking of PC games. I don't have this for Ikai for PC, though. Alright, here we go. The BBC once rejected a claim that Chuck Berry's 1972 hit song, My Ding-a-Ling, which is the tale of a young man who couldn't stop playing with the song title object and invited his friends to join in, was intended to stimulate self and mutual masturbation. Quoting Chuck Berry, they said the record was plainly about a boy who was given a bell to play with. My ding-a-ling. That's tall talk from a channel that calls themselves BBC, okay? If you don't know what that is, Google it. The British channel is only the second result. Right, so, if I do this, I have a section of things on my my Steam called Stream Fodder, and some of these are going to be making it over to the schedule. So there is Bop It, the video game. I did get that. There's a bunch more by Lou. They did like whole dog. Those kind of weird, kind of anime-ish, spooky ones. Let's see. We do have some more Chilla's art. We like Cursed Digicam. There's some escape room games that I did pick up. I'm trying to see if there's anything that calls out to me. There is Flat Out 4. 11 years ago we did Flat Out 3, Chaos and Destruction. At one point in time, Flat Out 3 was the lowest rated game on Steam, percentage-wise by feedback. It's no longer that. Much more shit has come out. I do have the Gex trilogy, but I'm also waiting on getting the physical copy shipped to me from Limited Run before I do anything with that. We have the Eye of the Dragon, which is an old RPG. I have no idea how long it takes to beat it, but I was thinking about looking into that. Inscription is the game by the guy that did Pony Island. I'm hanging on to that because I believe N Clear Black was going to recommend that one going to pick it for his birthday this year. Where I got the game based off the Jumanji remake. I got that shit. I got like a stupid puzzle game called Meme Machine. I downloaded the Momo games from when that was a meme. I got NASCAR 2015 Victory Complete Edition just because we did the NASCAR Thunder one and that's how we got the Food Lion card that I thought was funny. So I did that. Let's see. Ominous Horizons. We tried to stream Ominous. That's an old PC game. We tried to stream it a long time ago and it just didn't work out. Because I couldn't get it to run in my virtual machine well, and it is on Steam. And let me see something real quick. Is that yeah? So that's our buddies at Zoom Platform coming in clutch because they are the publishers of that on Steam. They got it working. I have the Paw Patrol games that I think I got in like a Humble Bundle a while back just to get stuff. I also have one where that repairing things like the repair shit in the house. Repairing toys and tinkering that looks like it just looks like dog shit. It just looks like a crappy asset flip. So I did get those. There's also where is it? Yeah, Supercar Collection Simulator is like running a collectible store only for Hot Wheels cars, and most of the assets just look AI generated. It looks like a bare ass bones crappy game kind of thing. I wanted to look at that. And then I also have TCG Card Shop Simulator, which is the same thing, just with trading cards. I got UFO 50, which is like a mini game collection. I have I had a game for the Amiga that was released on Steam called Weird Dreams. I've played it a long time ago, and it's one of those games that is very bizarre. It's a point and click, and it's about the game takes place inside of the protagonist's weird dreams, where he's like a bumblebee and he like turns into cotton candy and shit like that. It doesn't make any sense. It's one of those games where it's like I remember playing it, and after it's been like 25 30 years, my memories it's entered that weird gray area of, is this a genuine memory I have, or has this been corrupted over time and I haven't noticed it, and now I am accepting this as being a legitimate memory when it's not what actually happened. I don't know. I feel like given the context of the game, it would be an interesting kind of thing. And then there's we played that game Stigmatized Property. Somebody made a kind of a knockoff of it called Japan Stigmatized Property. So there are some other ones. So yeah, there's a few games in the Steam list there that I was kind of going through that I'd like to stream. There's also like a really long ass time ago, somebody from the same person from the Kiwi Farms that gave me Revolution 60. We streamed that 10 years ago. It's been about a decade since Rev 60. They also gave me a copy of a game called Gender Bender DNA Twister Extreme. I've never streamed it because I wasn't sure if it was something I could get away with in terms of like what it shows in the game. I don't actually know if it's like it does. It's one of those games that does say it contains sexual content, but it doesn't say it contains any nudity. So if it's one of those things that it's just like text, that's fine. But if it shows tits and like dicks and stuff like that, I cannot stream it. So I need to vet that one, or go look at a playthrough, or look at screenshots or something to see if there's like censored, just so I know what I'm getting into. I would like to play it. It just seems dumb, and I feel bad because like it was given to me a long ass time. The person who sent me these games like still occasionally swings by and watches Gatorbox. just waiting. You know, can you imagine giving me this stupid ass game, you know, upwards of a decade ago, and I finally get around to playing it? It's like, holy shit, Draco! I gave you that 3 presidents ago. But, anyways, that's really for real now. This time, that's all I got for you on Gatorbox this week. Thank you for coming out. I'm not making eye contact because I'm moving my screens around. Thank you for coming out. We got some stuff coming up. The weekend of April, I think it's April 10th, I think, is that Friday. No stream, so it's not next week, it's a week after next. I'm going to be out of town, okay? I'm going to be in Houston visiting Tuna Boat Tony. That's actually my birthday weekend, so it's a slightly longer weekend. NostalgiaCon's happening in Houston, so I was already planning on going up to that. So I have the Monday off because that's my birthday, the Friday off because I'm driving up to Houston, and Tony's brother's coming down from Oklahoma. It's just the whole thing just kind of fell into place nice. So we're doing that. Next week is Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and I'll probably one of those supercar game. I'll just pick something off the shelf there and throw it on. Real quick, let me go to the Discord real quick. I'll give you guys this update on some shit real quick. Then I'll roll the credits. Announcements channel. Today was payday, and I'm in the process of paying things down. Every time I get a paycheck, I put a little bit away towards some other stuff. So I did order some parts for Gatorbox things. Okay. I got a computer tower. I got salvaged from work. They just took the hard drive out for safety reasons or security reasons. It takes DDR3 RAM, which is not affected by the price hikes. So I got that set up. I got a hard drive I can format and stick in there. That's going to be the 24/7 Gatorbox TV always on channel. I'm going to get that rolling. I got a big drafting table up against the wall over there. I would like to use it for drawing, obviously, and get a camera to point at it and have a stream going over there. So I have that plugged in. I need a boom arm for the camera, so I had to find something that has a clamp that doesn't damage the surface of this very expensive table. So I got the boom arm done to hold that. So that's coming in. I got all that set up. I got a powered USB hub for the streaming computer so that this and the keyboard and everything can all be on one hub and free up some space there and do some better cable management. We've had multiple problems with that. I also got well, actually, I can show you this right now. Here. I got a couple of these real quick. So my dad got this. My dad supervises renovations at properties around town here. He's one of like the foreman. So they were doing a clear out of some rental, and they just had these sitting around in a drawer, and he just took them and they weren't plugged into anything. They're just USB. He grabbed it. He was like, "Hey, maybe you can use these for your show." I was like, "Yeah, okay." I plugged it in, and it turned on, but it didn't recognize it as a webcam or anything. So I'm like, "What the hell is it?" So I Googled the model number off the bottom. This is a wireless, Wi-Fi security camera. And it works. I turned it on. I got one sitting in the window over there just to see if it works. So I am in the process of trying to see if I can... It's not like proprietary, but it's kind of locked in because they want you to use their app. I'm trying to see if I can capture the feed from this and stream it to like a web page or something. Not necessarily a Twitch channel. I want to see if I can just capture the video feed and do something with it, because I would like to have these set up and pointed at little things. There's some unimproved properties around the area, and we have like foxes and possums and raccoons and things like that hang out and come and go. So I think it'd be cool to have, because it sees infrared, because it has the little ring of lights. So I was going to get these set up and just point it out, so you can watch and see the animals. I can leave some grapes or something. I don't know. But I can leave that stuff out and you can tune into that. So I thought it would be a neat little thing just to have as a little hobby project to work on to see if I can figure it out. I got a lot of things I am working on, but I had to get the micro SD card to go in here, because you can load it with a file and like jailbreak it to like unencode the video stream and then capture it on your local network. So that's what that's for. So I got the RAM sticks, I got the memory cards, I got the boom arm thing over there for that. So I think that's everything I bought from Newegg, I think. Oh, I got a little monitor to go with that too. I had to get a little tablet, to lay flat on the drafting table, because I don't have a place to put a TV screen there. So if I have chat or something, I can just see you guys over there. So yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff coming in, and it didn't cost me a lot of money. I just, I had to wait till I got paid for it. So that's some cool stuff ahead I'm trying to work on. And I'll keep you guys posted about some other stuff in the meantime. So anyways, that's all I got. Good night. I love you. God bless. Have a fantastic week ahead. I'll see you guys in the Discord and keep you posted there. Etsy, Pokemon cards are available on Etsy. Starting with next week's show, if you got a lot of cola tabs, you can redeem your tabs and get cards and stickers and pins and stuff like that for free. So keep your eyes out for that. I know you guys got a lot of cola tab points and you can get free stuff, or you can just go straight to Etsy and buy it. So anyways, take care. Good night. I'll see you in the Discord, and I'll see you back here next week for Check the Schedule.